Hello, hello, hello. Come pick up your clothes. I have them folded. Hey, y'all. What's up, squad? What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hey, my loves. Hi. Hi, Magaline. Hey, Just Jenny. What's up, Ahova? CC. Yes, my members got in here on time, honey. Just Jenny, CC, Zaline, Yvette, Leah Aries, Charlie. I see y'all. I see y'all. Yes, coming in here slowly but surely. Go ahead and like and share this video as you come in here, please. Hey, Miss Kiki. Shout out to my mods. I see Bless Granderson. Okay. I see Carrie H. Yes, outside the box. Lucy. I'm scrolling, y'all. I'm trying to see, honey. All these people in the green, y'all know the drill. These are our channel sponsors. Jackie Clark, Mary Coleman, Alicia Bob Mac, Alicia Bob Mac 777. I can never get y'all names together. Linda Patrick. Okay, all of these people support me. Look at that. Renee, Sandy Arts. Yes. Okay, Christine Bynum. See what y'all don't know. Me and my little vlog, me and my little YouTube over here. We are a community. We are a family, honey. We support Black women around here. Okay, we don't be displaying revenge, PORN, and being delusional and accusing people of stalking and pow and pulling out gun licenses and stuff. We don't do that kind of stuff around here. We are ladies, honey. We are ladies. We report the tea, honey. We sit here and sip the tea, and then we move on, honey. Yes, look at Bless Granderson. Okay, come on in, come on in. Y'all know we got a lot to talk about. This might be a long live stream. This might be a very, very long live stream. Okay, yes, we have some delusional ex-housewives on the loose that got fired, honey. Some delusional terminated housewives who's about to get their stuff put on the curb. Child threatening violence online. And where is Team Twirl at? Because Team Twirl be like, Brit pulled a pow out on Kenya. And that sparked Kenya to pull naked pictures of Brit. So Kenya goes on her live stream today and pulls out a pow license and threatened the blogger who's been reported on her eviction watch. Should I retaliate and pull up negative, nasty, butt shot pictures of Kenya? Would that make us even? Would that make us even if I go do what Kenya did and pull up butt shot pictures of her booty and tried to body shame her and called her a whore? Would that make us even? Because I'm just saying we're ladies around here. We don't be doing all that. We don't be doing all that, okay? And then look, I'm just getting started. I ain't even started yet. Listen, this ain't even the commentary. I'm just up here. And then I'm the only blogger that sit here and tell people to support her. It's weird, honey. It is so weird. Yes, child, the butt shots. Come on in, y'all. Y'all know the drill. Get y'all's popcorn, wine, sodas, whatever y'all got. And we will get started after this very, very brief introduction.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's not being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's not being a blogger. You are more than a blogger.
I am more than
That's not being a blogger.
all of is my son.
Okay, that shit is good.
I am more than a blogger.
The blog goddess, the blog goddess, the blog goddess, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
The blog goddess, the blog goddess, the blog goddess, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
All the is her son.
Yes.
All the
It's her son. Yes.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? As y'all come in, please like and share, like and share. I know it's late. It don't matter. I'm a late night owl. Okay. Shout out to Lucy D who just sent me $10. Okay. We just got here. We just got here. Said Michelle, tell Kenya more. You are not afraid. I am not afraid. I am not afraid, but I will be afraid. I'm just letting y'all know. Listen, I be playing those games too, but I don't like them police games people be playing. Acting like people be stalking and getting people locked up and stuff when I'm literally just doing my job that I am paid to do. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, I have never been told that I was banned from Kenya Moore Health Spa. Okay, I have never been told that I was banned from anything around Kenya Moore Hair Spa. I have never ever gotten a trespass warning from the police. So don't be coming up here showing your gun license, acting like somebody is threatening your physical safety, because who does that? I'm still trying to figure this out. Child, yes, honey, Kenya Moore, honey. Kenya have been doing the most. So we gonna review it. We're gonna review it. I'm the one that's afraid. I'm the one that's afraid, honey, sending all your trolls and all of your followers over here to call me names and stuff. I am afraid. Okay. Then you had somebody in the background talking about straight from the A, and everybody knows straight from the A is me. Okay. I'm just saying. Got your gay pocketbooks over there doing your dirty work. See, the people be acting like, I'm homophobic, I'm this, I'm that. Y'all ain't seen Kenya, honey, and who she using over there, honey, because the black women don't mess with Kenya, okay? All the ones that's been around Kenya and either left, called her crazy, and won't go back. Y'all remember when Kenya had some people over there doing hair? It was some black women doing hair. Where they go? Where they at? Okay. I'm just saying, pay attention. He said, "Do I need to call for backup?" Not yet, friend. Not yet. Kenya is a lying weirdo. She sure is. We ain't even got there yet. I'm just, I'm just expressing myself because I feel a ways. Okay, I really feel a ways about y'all tagging me in this, and then I went over there. Y'all listen. Anybody who watched Kenya Moore Hair Spas live today knows I am free. I am in the chat. I am just typing away in the chat saying what I feel. I told Kenya she need to go check with her attorney because apparently Kenya is delusional. And at first I thought she was crazy. I thought she was a little touched. I thought she was like manipulating the media, but now I think Kenya just don't know. I really think that Kenya don't know, and now I feel bad. I think Kenya's just stupid. hmm I do, but again, as y'all get in here, come on in because we're gonna go through the whole live stream, child. The threats, the veiled threats. Yes, yeah, she know I hang out at Nobu. How you know that I hang out at Nobu? Who is really the stalker here? Because somebody asked me, how can you know you hang out at Nobu? I'm like, damn, I just left Nobu a little while ago. How can you know that I be at the Nobu, honey? And I told Kenya, said, you know where I be at? Pull up. Okay, come on. I'll buy you some sushi. I'll buy you lunch. They got the lunch special at Nobu, okay? Child, then she said she had heard my muffler. I'm like, first of all, my EV doesn't have a muffler. Let's start there. My Porsche EV does not have a muffler. You can't hear me coming. It sounds like this. That's how my car sounds. You crank it up and go. You press the gas, it go. You don't even know if you're going fast or slow. It go. You like, let me shift gears. Yes, my Taycan don't make no noise, honey, and the Jeep don't either. That's why I'm like, what is she talking about? She is watching me. She is paying, honey. Kenya is in the Discord. Is a member. Kenya is in the members only. All of the above, and I'm like, no, she ain't over there trying to threaten me, honey. No, she ain't, child. But we'll get there. Hold on, let me fix this. We will get there. So we have Kenya. Of course, we got Kenya Moore on the agenda. We had Kandi Burruss on the agenda. We had Funky Dineva on the agenda. Oh, this is gonna be a good old show. And we have Peter Thomas on the agenda. Okay. You said, yes, I have a quiet car, honey. Sound like a golf cart. You be speeding. You be going 200 miles an hour. It's still passing everybody on the street. You be going 10 miles an hour. You slow down the park. It just sound the same. It don't matter how fast you're going, how slow you going. It's just the same old little noise, honey. I didn't get the little electronic sound. They got the pretend, the little pretend in it. I ain't do all that. So it's like, what's the point? But yeah, before we get started, honey, right, I ain't never had no raggedy car. Who has a raggedy car? Well, maybe she wasn't talking about me on that segment because I'm just like, who has a raggedy car? Certainly not I. Okay. If you are in my Patreon or my members only, you also have seen some tea. I will be pulling that up today as well. Not all of it, but just some of it. I did a vlog where, I went and paid a visit near Kenya Moore Hair Spa recently. I guess that's why she calling me a stalker, because the business is never open. I'm like, how can you stalk a business that's never open? Okay. How can you stalk a business in the middle of a Saturday and the doors are locked and the lights are off? How can you stalk a business? If I'm stalking Kenya Moore's business, I demand that she show y'all proof. Where is the camera footage? Where is the phone footage? Where are the Google receipts that I was doing all these things that got Team Twirl up in a tizzy, and she coming from me, a black woman? Where they at? I want to know where y'all at, because apparently Kenya talking about she being stalked by a black blogger, honey. That sound racist. That sound real racist. What about the Caucasian bloggers that be writing about her? What about the Daily Mail UK who said that Kenya Moore's spa was closed? What about TMZ over there, Harvey Levin, who said that Kenya owed $90,000 and they had the court documents? What about all them? But she chooses to focus on little old me. I feel that is racist and that I am targeted by Kenya Moore and her merry band of misfits. Not only am I targeted, now I'm being targeted for pow violence. Now I'm being targeted. Now my life may be in jeopardy because Kimora over there pulling out GUN. I'm just saying, it seems a bit bizarre that someone who has not been lied on this platform, all my stuff is documented. Someone who has not been lied on, someone who has not been called a name. Peep game, because y'all know I call names. I call Colorist Claudia, Junkie Dineva, TS Man Hands. I call Kandi, and I call Kenya. I'm just trying to figure this out. Since when have I ever called Kenya a name? And she over there directing all her people to call me Gary Coleman Fish. She doing all those things, telling people where I hang out at. She pulled out the Nobu. Now I gotta find another place to have lunch at during the week. I'm trying to figure this out. Who's stalking who here? Where y'all at, Kenya Moore Twirl people? Where y'all at? Who is stalking who? Y'all telling me to press charges? It's all documented, honey. It's like we gonna review it. It's all documented. I'm just running my mouth till y'all get in here. But yeah, I'm like literally, I am a blogger who blogs. I report the news. I report from public records that are public court documents. Okay. And apparently Kenya, who won't even bother to show up to court for her own eviction, don't even know she being evicted. And then I was like, wait a minute. You know how you can't fight with crazy people. You can't fight with crazy people because crazy people just gonna be more crazy. They're gonna out crazy you. You have sense. You can't even pretend to be crazy around crazy people. But when crazy people are crazy and they be saying stuff, and you have to stop for a minute and be like, that bitch done lost it. Like Nene said, that bitch done lost it. Like these people, this ain't even a joke. She's really this delusional. She really don't know. Jesus. sorry to use the Lord's name in vain, but I was just like, OMG, what is happening? You said you can't YouTube do something about, oh, child. Listen, I don't play police games like that. That's what I'm saying. YouTube can do something. If people report her and say that she's threatening people with GUN violence, yes, they can do something, but I'm not the person to do it. I don't flag people's channels and do all that. Just like Brit didn't cause the demise of the Kenya Moore hair spa, neither did I. Just like Kenya up here talking about people making fake appointments and not showing up. How can they make fake appointments when she literally has on her site, you got to pay a deposit? If they making fake appointments, she getting rich, racking up on all the 50% deposits that she taking for all these random people that make these fake deposits that don't show up. Because remember, she did that to stop people from making fake appointments. So how is it now she's blaming people for making fake appointments and not showing up, which I showed up. My appointment wasn't fake, so I don't know who did what. Okay, but she's blaming people for the demise of her business. But it's like, who is making these fake appointments? Yes, Kamara's stealing money. Kamara wasn't doing 4C hair. Kamara was doing all this talk. Kamara, listen. Go to the restaurant again. Oh, okay. Don't worry. I ain't gonna stop doing what I do. Don't worry. I ain't gonna stop doing what I do. By the way, I got my nails done recently. Shout out to the squad. Y'all was with me. I got my nails done at Vanity Nail Spa. It's next door to Kenya Moore Hair Spa. Okay. I got my nails done. And when I got my nails done, I can't even save it to the last segment. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. When I got my nails done, one of Kenya Moore's tenants, not Kenya Moore's tenants, I'm sorry, one of the tenants that that has a business next door to Kenya Moore was spilling all the tea to me. And I was sitting there like, what had happened? So it's on my Patreon, and it's also on my community tab, and it says, I pulled up. So maybe that's why she mad. Got all the tea, and it wasn't even me. So now is she mad at the little Asian lady next door? Is she mad at her? Who is she mad at? Kenya can't open a restaurant with Peter. Well, she can't open one with Kandi, that's for sure. she can't open a restaurant with Kandi. The OLG is no more. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Since you brought up Peter. Peter Thomas is a free man. Okay. The last time we heard from Peter, last time y'all heard from Peter publicly was when Peter actually came public to dispute what was going on with his girlfriend. Now, Peter's adorable younger girlfriend actually was on the We in Miami podcast. And being on the We in Miami podcast, apparently something went down. If you recall, it was a bunch of mess, honey, and it was one girl saying that she was talking to Peter, and then the other girl was like, I hold him down in jail and blah, blah, blah. But Peter had came forward to put some respect on his lady's name, child. He was like, listen, that's my lady. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing about it. Y'all better leave my lady alone. And in saying leave my lady alone, he was like, he threw a little shade at Cynthia. Y'all caught it. I didn't really catch it. I didn't think it was shade. But he was like basically saying, he had heard from Cynthia, yada, 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 yada. No, he had a girlfriend before he went to jail, and she, stood by him while he was in jail. Okay. And so, y'all can go watch that footage. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole, but we talked to him probably about 2-3 months ago. Okay. And Peter, did the whole phone conversation for jail. So the offhand conversation that we had was pretty much Peter was telling me that he was going to participate in some programs that was going to decrease his jail time, and that he might be out by the first of the year, but he didn't really want to tell nobody. Okay. So I was like, oh, okay, well, congratulations. Okay. Then I had been keeping in communications with Peter's brother. Shout out to Earl. Okay. I had been keeping in communication with him, making sure Peter was all right. Is he good? Is he this? Is he that? Because Peter would call me from jail occasionally. Then somebody else would say, "Don't answer the phone." Don't. I don't know if he had. Listen, let me keep that to myself. But anyway, there was some, issue with the phones that he was calling from. Okay, but Peter apparently finished whatever program he was supposed to finish, and he's out. Okay, and so Peter went on to celebrate him being out. He went to his Instagram and he posted himself dancing to Ti's song. And we live for Ti around here. So as soon as people saw that, they was like, "Peter's free, Peter's free," tagging me, talking about, "Did you know Peter is free?" And I'm like, "Yes, child, I knew Peter is free, child. Congratulations to Peter. There go Peter right here."
Get it, bread. I ain't never scared.
So everybody was like, welcome back, Peter, welcome back." Okay, let them know. Let them know.
So I was selling.
Let them know. Let them know. Okay. So there go Peter, honey, dancing, moving his hips. Okay. He looked like he by the pool. Where he at? Where he at? And so as soon as Peter decided to let him know, okay, as soon as Peter decided to let him know, TMZ reports that, Peter is out. Okay. Somebody had tagged TMZ. Peter got his press, honey. Peter said, "I need my press. Press, 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 press." So here is the TMZ article. Since y'all pray to the gods of TMZ, y'all don't act like, no black blogger, especially no black female blogger like me. Y'all be acting like I don't tell y'all nothing. That's why I don't even try to break stories no more, because people just gonna steal it and then run with it and say it's theirs. So I just don't say nothing. But anyway, I'm digressing. But here is TMZ telling y'all same thing that I was telling my Discord, that Peter was out, but he's not out. He's in the halfway house, in between. That's what a halfway house is. Like, they'll free you out the prison, but you still have to stay in what's considered I can't even call it, because I don't know much about jail, but it's a halfway house, and you halfway in, halfway out. You have to report back in at a certain time and all of that. Now TMZ is spilling the tea and basically said the Real Housewives of Atlanta star is out of FCI Miami, and now he's under community confinement supervision of the Miami Residential Reentry Management Office. That's a fancy name for halfway house. The Miami Residential Reentry Management Office, that kind of re-enter prisoners back in society. Okay. I don't know if he got an ankle monitor. Probably. I don't know. But what I do know is that, look, he wasn't in there that long. He went in August, I believe, and he's out in February, the end of February. September, October, November, December, January. 6 months. Okay. So TMZ said that means he's either living in a residential reentry center, aka a halfway house, or he's held in home confinement. It's unclear which. Regardless, his situation is a lot more relaxed than federal prison, because Thomas shared a video on his Instagram saying, "Let him know," with T.I.'s song that we just played. Now, if you recall, Peter pled guilty to one count of failure to pay trust fund taxes in December 2024. He allegedly still owes the IRS $650,000 from his employee wages and trust fund taxes connected to a restaurant in Charlotte. He also was sentenced to 18 months behind bars, and he reported to FCI Miami August 1st. See? Now, just a little more than 6 months later, it seems his hard times are over. Let me see what this say. He said this when Peter was talking about his mistakes.
Hey, Daddy.
Hold on, that's a commercial. We got
Hey,
14
new
seconds.
sunglasses?
Peter Thomas is scheduled to be released from RRM Miami in August of 2026. So in August, he will be totally free and be able to decide if he wants to stay in Miami, move back to Atlanta, or do whatever he wants to do. And said then he will begin 2 years of supervised release, which is probation, where he's been ordered not to drink to excess or use narcotics after getting out as well. That means he could drink a little bit, but not a lot. Okay. Peter was also ordered to pay $2.5 million in restitution. Now let's see what this say.
Good afternoon, IG World. How you guys doing out there? I got to shave. Okay. But I want to make a public announcement. Usually I don't care how I look. Okay. But today is an anniversary for me. Today is December 18th, 2024.
Oh, this from 2024.
And today is 50 years. 50 years. Because I'm an old guy. 50 years. 50 years that I'm in the United States of America. And my parents sent for me and my two brothers and my four sisters to come to America. 50 years. And I didn't think that I would be celebrating it quite like this. It's not even a celebration. Because tomorrow, being 50 years and one day, I'll be making an appearance in the United States government federal courthouse here in Charlotte, North Carolina, to face the music of not paying consistently withholding tax with for business over 10 years. And I thought it was something that I could rectify by getting on that payment plan and paying it. But it doesn't work like that with withholding taxes. All right. I was found guilty. Not found guilty, I plead guilty. And with my plea of guilty, I have to sit down for a while. So my public announcement is to tell all small business owner, this is one of those things that you will get locked up for if you don't pay those withholding taxes consistently. United States government don't play with that. So if you don't have that budget to handle your payroll consistently, and you have to pay your payroll before you pay your rent, because the landlord could evict you. You ain't gonna go to jail though. Okay, but you will go to jail for not paying your withholding taxes with the United States government. Okay, so
Ooh. Not talking about evictions, honey. You know, we got eviction on the damn agenda today. Not talking about an eviction. But shout out to Peter. Peter still has been, posting on his Instagram. Y'all go follow him. He posted his girlfriend who we talked about, who he reached out to me from jail to clear up any misconceptions. So clearly he and his lady are still together. They still together, honey. So that podcast didn't do nothing. Okay. Peter says she is in her soft girl era. What a beautiful thing. Nothing is more beautiful than a loyal, beautiful woman. Yes, Peter. Somebody said Peter's daughter is gorgeous. Peter, they say your daughter is beautiful. Everybody say, is this your daughter? That's his girlfriend, honey. They said, well, she is 31. Okay. She is 31 and Peter is 60. Are close to it. Okay. Now, let me see what this say. This is Peter also. Peter said he is doing a podcast about his experiences in jail and he wants y'all to tune in. Hold on.
I want to come on IG to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the people out there that liked my post, that has been standing with me and going through this thing with me, celebrating that I went through the first phase of this thing last 7 months, and sending me congratulatories of me being out, but I'm still in the BOP custody, but I'm out of the prison camp where I was. Okay, but I'm still in the custody though.
You hear the people in the background?
The warden, the deputy warden, Miss Donaldson, Mr. Martin, Mr. Cozy. Love you guys. Miss Brown, Miss Williams, Mr. Davis, Mr. Gibbs. I love you guys. Mr. Nash. Mr. Catchman. Night Supervisor. I love all of y'all. Mr. Cozy, when you told me that y'all thought I was going to be arrogant, Mr. Martin, I was going to be arrogant when I come in there, but I turned out to be a model citizen. That's who I really am. I got a great big heart. Love people. I don't tolerate nonsense, but I do love people. So again, I'm going to thank all of you guys out there that been wishing me well. And I want you to know something. My God don't play about me.
All right.
He fight battles that I can't see.
Amen.
He always walk ahead of me. He's always holding my hands, leading me through those minefield, making sure I don't get blown up because I'm here to serve a higher purpose. So thank you guys again. Love you.
All right. Shout out to Peter Thomas. Shout out to Peter Thomas, and he has served his time. He did it. Okay. Now another person going through it with these restaurants, child. It is another person going through it with these restaurants. Before I get there, y'all go ahead and like this video. I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds to like this video, maybe 60. Go ahead and tap in. I see y'all. It's over 1,200 of y'all in here counting Facebook. Okay, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch. Okay, both of my channels. I see y'all. Tap that like button wherever you are.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Kandi. Hanging out with Straight from the A. You know, I love you guys. I always visit the site. But
Burruss, Kandi's going through a divorce. Kandi is going around telling everybody that Todd didn't do what they said he did in the court documents. Kandi. We've been talking about Kandi for months now. We talked about Kandi when she filed for divorce and hid her name. We talked about Kandi when she said she wanted to keep her divorce private. We talked about Kandi when Todd said he was going to fight the prenup. We talk about Kandi when Todd said he wanted custody of the kids. We've been talking about Kandi. Whew. Kandi and these restaurants are a sore spot for y'all because y'all said that Kandi is the best businesswoman ever. Y'all said that Kandi was gonna take all the restaurants, and some people said that Kandi was gonna close all the restaurants so Todd wouldn't get no money because they said that all the money made after the marriage, apparently they gotta split it. Allegedly, at least according to y'all and all the people who are knowledgeable about their prenup. Now it's been revealed. Let me just show you this video, child. It's been revealed that the OLG is no more. Okay, first we knew that the OLG on Peter Street was closed. We talked about that because remember the damn Google reviews was like 1 star. They had bloody chicken and they was mad about the eggs. They was mad about the service. They were just mad about everything in them Google reviews. Well, apparently she closed Peter Street. And remember, Todd was using the Peter Street location for his Don't Leave Your Girl Man in Atlanta, whatever it is, movie that he got. He was having little viewing parties downstairs in the vacant building. Well, apparently Kandi had left the OLG in Camp Creek open for a little while. But now, child, somebody tagged me in this. I had no idea. The people had tagged me in this. Shout out to Houston 3, honey. Houston 3, honey, pulled up on the old lady gang in East Point, and this is what he found.
The gang, as you can see, totally empty. Usually when the people leave, they leave chairs or something. Nothing. They even took the name off the door. My God. My God. Lord, what I need from you right now is understanding. Right here by the old
Now
lady.
now he quoting an escape verse, honey. All I need from you is understanding, honey. What is going on with the OLG? Well, you know, it's gone. It ain't there no more. Clearly, they done took everything. They done scrubbed the floors. They took the hostess stand down. They done took all the damn chairs and tables out. And if you go to the Googles, you'll see that they are permanently closed. Hold on. Old lady gang. Hold on. Old lady gang located in Camp Creek Marketplace is permanently closed. The website's still open though, but it's over there on the right hand side. Y'all see that? It says permanently closed. They got 2,000 Google reviews. The one on Camp Creek Marketplace over there in East Point, honey. But the crazy thing is, okay, they had what, two OLGs. They had Peter Street. They had the one on Camp Creek, and I thought they had one in Phillips Arena. I don't know if they still have that, but they do still have a website. They do still have their website, okay? And but look, they promoting happy hour specials and everything. The website need to go down if the damn restaurant ain't up. But they keeping this, I guess, for prosperity to let us know that this is how it started. This is how it started, but this is not how it ended, okay? Okay, well, it still had the Camp Creek Marketplace on here. They was only open for 3 days a week, though. Oh, wait a minute, what did they say? Sunday, Monday. Oh, Sunday through Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. And they was closed on Tuesdays. And then it still got the State Farm Arena. So I don't know if it's in there. Y'all let me know if it's still in the State Farm Arena. But Kandi is shutting them restaurants down, honey. She said, I am not splitting no money with Todd. That's what I see when I look at it. She said, no. Todd want to take my kids. Okay, it's a dirty, dirty game, but somebody got to do it. Okay, y'all be acting like I don't be seeing what I'm seeing. Now, the crazy thing is I went over to their Instagram just to check, and because I was like, well, when they had closed? Because, you know, I don't be hanging out on the South Side that much no more. Apparently, according to like the last post that they made, they were still up and running in January. Look, this January 12th, they did like a little promo. January 12th. Okay, this was like 2 weeks ago. Okay, that somebody left a comment. Let me see.
Please, man.
No.
And anyone spare some content? Spare content, please. Please, anyone spare content? Ma'am, can you please share some content? Please, anyone?
Fails.
Maybe she'll help. Ma'am,
Never fails.
can I please?
Get a raise.
Ma'am,
No,
please,
Bill, no,
please,
no, Bill.
please, ma'am,
No,
please,
no.
please, please.
So there's that. Okay, this was in January. Then Todd was over here in January as well. Hold on.
Who has great customer service. I'm passing the phone to somebody who makes the best drink in Camp Creek Marketplace. I'm passing the phone to somebody who always come to work looking cute.
So they was paying the pass the phone challenge. So it was still open, you know. This was January, okay, and Todd was in there promoting, honey. That was after the divorce had been filed. Todd was in there promoting everything, and so I don't know what changed so fast, so quick, but something did. Something changed really fast and really quick. You said this is cringe. That means desperate. You said you team Todd. Okay. Well, you said $4 is good for apps. Well, it was good. Nobody, I guess nobody was showing up. Okay. Well, another thing that people were saying about Kandi's lawsuit with her previous landlord, honey, you know, the Blaze Steak and Seafood lawsuit. Hold on, let me pull that up, honey. Kandi Burruss and her husband Todd Tucker was sued in March 2025 by the landlord of Blaze Steak and Seafood, which was Montego Pacific Inc., for over $154,000 in unpaid rent, roughly $56,000 in repair fees for their Atlanta restaurant. The lawsuit alleged breaches of lease agreements and property maintenance failures leading to the restaurant's closure. Now, the landlord was saying they didn't have to close it. That's what the landlord said. They didn't have to close. But the lawsuit claimed over 200,000 in total, including roughly 154,000 in back rent, 56,000 in repairs, and a 10% overhead. Montego Pacific alleged that the restaurant failed to maintain the property, forcing them to incur the repair costs. In response, in April 2025, the restaurant's legal team contested Kandi's part of the lawsuit, backing out of a potential settlement and filing counterclaims, noting that no official settlement was finalized. Because Kandi was saying, that it was final, and apparently they saying that it wasn't. This Delulu when they started talking about court documents. I don't know what be going on, honey. The people be denying what's in black and white. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'm on my way back. On. I gotta restart. Y'all talk amongst yourselves for 60 seconds while I get this computer back up. Please and thank you. Talk amongst yourselves for 60 seconds. I'm almost back. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Lord, it took longer than a minute. It took longer than a minute to get me back. Here I am. All right. Okay, it took longer than a minute, but I'm back. But yeah, Kandi's landlord of Blaze Steak and Seafood was suing also, and so it's been ongoing now. Blaze was on the south side as well, and it says as of early 2026, the lawsuit involving Kandi and her Atlanta restaurant Blaze Steak and Seafood is still ongoing and centers on a dispute with their landlord over unpaid rent. So let me see. Current status from mid to late 2025 indicates that Blaze Steak and Seafood, which is permanently closed amidst the ongoing litigation. In July 2025, a judge denied Kandi and Todd's emergency motion filed by the restaurant group to stop what they described as harassment by the landlord. Apparently, the landlord was like, they still want their money. It don't matter if y'all close or not. The landlord still wanted their money. And so Kandi had filed an emergency motion basically claiming that the landlord was harassing them for payment. But the judge denied it. Okay. So there's that. I guess it's ongoing. We will see. We will continue to follow that. I haven't actually pulled the actual legal documents. But what is up with all these people in these damn businesses? Okay, what is up? We got look, Peter just got out of jail for his restaurant, which was good, by the way. Nene's restaurant closed, after the pandemic and after her husband passed away and all of that stuff that was going on in her life. She sold her restaurant, so we didn't see too many news, a lot of news coverage of that. Then we got Kenya Moore Hair Spa, who they say has never been open. Who they say has never been open. Who they say is about to be evicted because she hadn't paid rent since last year. Like, what is going on? Like, all y'all keep talking about Kandi should have saved Kenya. Kandi can't save herself at this point. Kandi got this lawsuit, Blaze lawsuit. She got the OLG closed on Peter Street and got Todd squatting in the basement filming, doing movie screenings. She got the one in Camp Creek closed, and they took all the tables and chairs and everything. Okay, I don't know if they had a sale or what. I don't know if they was evicted or what. All I know is there is nothing in the place according to the TikTok, Mr. Houston over there on TikTok. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what's going on. Last I heard about Todd said he was gonna focus on promoting the OLG, and it looked like he had started to. Like I said, the last couple of posts on the OLG game was of Todd, and now it's gone. It's gone. Somebody said loser in my favorite voice. You said real wealth is not loud. Okay. The restaurant was a waste. Oh, okay. Does Kandi still sell those cheap fashions? I don't know. Well, I mean, Tag closed a while ago, I think. I don't know if she still got tags in Vegas and tags in this way. I don't know. At least she's not selling it out of her restaurant. Can you imagine if Kenya decided to sell some of her old clothes in the storefront of her restaurant? Can you imagine if Kenya sold clothes in the storefront of her restaurant? Like, what would y'all think? Would y'all think that was crazy? If that was bizarre, would y'all be calling her broke? What would go on if you saw that? I want to know, because Team Twirl, I went on a field trip. I went on a field trip to get my nails done the other day. I ain't gonna show you the whole thing because the whole thing is over there on the whatchamacallit. But look at this. Kenya Moore Hair Spa, February 28th at 2:35 p.m. in the middle of the day on a Saturday. Okay, y'all know that the hair places be open, the nail places be open, because on Saturday, that's what we be doing. We be trying to get our hair done, our nails done. So I just went to get my nails done. I look a mess. I get it. I went to get my nails done. Okay, I was like, while I'm over here, I could get my hair done. But look, I was walking past the Kenya Moore Hair Spa on the way to get my nails done. Look what I saw.
Kenya Moore Hair Spa is closed. All right, y'all.
So, yeah, I went past that, child. Ain't no shame in my game. Look, and then they was closed, honey. They was closed. They said they would return at 3 p.m. Okay, so I went. I went next door to the nail spa to get my nails done. Okay, y'all saw my nails earlier. I showed y'all my nails. Okay, that I had got done at the Vanity nail shop next door. Y'all see it? It's gold. Got little diamonds on it and stuff. And so I had went next door to get my nails done. So the people next door was spilling all the tea. Honey, I was shocked. I was screaming loud. I wasn't even gonna bring this to the public. I was just literally, hold on, look. I'm gonna show you. Look. Spa. I had no idea that I was about to get all the tea.
I'm just getting my nails done. That's all. Just getting my nails done. And I want to go to the Kenya. I want to go to the hair spa and get my hair done. What do you mean? You see, I look a mess. I just get me a little wash and blow dry. Hey, I'm not from here. I want to get my hair done. And this little salon over there, is it ever open? Oh, yes. They have one right there across from us. And the other one, like 2 of them right behind it. What about the one right here? The one you take by appointment or not? Okay. But yeah, they have to take you up to that. Oh, okay. Because the door was closed when I came up here. I was just wondering. So I said, you want to, do you remember what's the name of it? Like an event? Kenya Moore Hair Spa. Oh, the one next to us? No. She's closed. She's closed? Yeah. For good? Never. She never opened. Never? No. She's been open for a few days.
Wait. I thought, I literally thought she was going to say it's open by appointment only. I thought that's what she was saying at first. She wasn't even talking about them being open by appointment only. She was talking about the one across the street being open by appointment only. Okay, hold on. And so I went ahead, I was just, still asking the questions that I want to ask. Let me see, hold on. How many people in here? Y'all like this video? Because we about to get into some mess, honey. We are about to get into some mess. But before we do, half of them are subscribed anyway. But in case you're not, go ahead and subscribe. Okay, go ahead and subscribe. Okay, if you are not subscribed, okay, kick rocks. All right. Anyway, let me finish. Okay, so this was me getting my nails done. Listen.
Next to us? No. She's closed. She's closed? Yeah. For good? Never. She never opened. Never? No.
Never. She never opened.
Open for a few days, 2 times, and then she goes. No. Everybody.
I don't know if you heard, she was saying there was a big something. I was like, that was 2 years ago. Keep listening.
Như Bá Làm Hẹn
Yeah, she got she's very popular. I would think that. I don't know. Yeah. And it never opened. You never saw nobody over there in their head. One time they got $100 party and this and that. Sometimes there's that was about 2 years ago, wasn't it? Girl coming in and then she used to do this. Okay. Because I wanted to go over there and get my hair waxed. I was trying to everybody, you know. Do you ever see her? Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I've been reading stuff too. That's crazy. I thought if you wanted to get your hair done, it's like one across the street. Doing a really good job too. What's her name? Ashley. Okay.
She told me to go to Ashley across the street, honey, because it's never open next door.
I don't know who else in there, but she called. Okay. Her name is Kate. Hi. Okay. And that's across the street.
Yeah, across the street. Or you can do the one.
Okay. But on that little side street over there? Okay. Yeah, I have been trying to see her. Thank you.
Okay, and then wait. And if you think, shout out to my Patreon and my members only. The members have already seen this. Okay, y'all can watch it in its entirety. I actually talked to someone else. Hold on, a little bit later. And they was spilling tea as well. Hold on, because I had somebody take my nails off and then somebody else put the nails on. And the second person was talking. Hold on, look. You know, she was black. She knew all the tea. Hold on. Let me fast forward. Y'all hear that? Oh, shoot. I ain't even got it up. Hold on.
Wow. And it's 2:45, so by the time I get my nails done, I'm gonna see it if they open today. Right. For Brit's response. Brit's response is everything. She said, "Karma is already dealing with my enemies." I was like, "Yeah."
So I was just talking to my Patreons about, Kenya's announcement that, the eviction was a lie and Brit's response. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. But I just wanted to show you me getting my nails done and the people's just giving me tea. I wasn't, it is what it is.
From what I've been told, and since I've been here, it's never open. Just working next door. What's next door?
Wait a minute, look.
Opening their eye, they be saying, if somebody convinced me, hurry up and go up there. I was like, okay, let me go and go. So I came. Now, like, while I'm up here, let me get my nails done real quick. Have you ever got your hair done next door? What's next door? That Kmart hair spa. Girl, it's never open. Why are you rolling? It's never open.
She said, girl, it's never open. She looked at me like I was crazy. She's like, girl, it's never open. Like, you must be playing, girl.
Never? From what I've been told, and since I've been here, it's never open. Just work open. Oh. Promise you it's not open. But why, girl, since he being nasty. Yes, look, let me record you now. Oh, man, nasty. I seen on TikTok that she actually, I don't know, she could be evicted. They said she sold the landlord. She owed $80,000. That's what I saw. I was like, when I heard what's her name? The manager girl, the manager lady. What's her name? Patricia. She just told me about the Nelson. Yeah, she said no. She said she had paid. Oh, right. Okay. And she's never there. Right.
So yeah, that it's a whole vlog, honey. It's a whole vlog, the whole conversation, and then my nails, my lovely nails. Thank you so much to the Vanity Nail salon next door to Kenya Moore Hair Spa. Hold on, if y'all don't think it was right next door, I just want to show you. I don't,
like literally
my people be getting their money's worth in my thing. Hold on, this was after I got my nails done. Hold on.
Kenya Moore Hair Spa is closed. Period. They haven't put
the things out on the curb yet. However, it is closed. It has been closed all day. Today is Saturday, February 28th. And yeah, I'm just documenting. I'm just documenting. Give me more hair spa. I'm just documenting, honey. I am just documenting. Okay. I had business over there. I was getting my nails done. Ain't nobody stalking nobody. Ain't nobody threatening violence against nobody. Ain't nobody doing nothing. I walked past Kenya Moore Hair Spa and the door was closed. There was a padlock on the front door, honey. The lights was off. The names has been scratched off the door. Okay. And it was a Saturday afternoon. So, Kenya came in. Yes, straight from the scene, honey. Reporting live straight from the scene. Kenya, then announced yesterday that I think she announced, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, child, that she would be going live Sunday, child. And this is what she said when she posted it. Hold on, let me pull it up. And then we're gonna talk about what Brit said, and then we're gonna talk about Kenya Moore's live today. We are leading up to it and how Kenya been threatening violence against bloggers for blogging. So here is Kenya's statement. And it's crazy. Here's what my issue is. All of this didn't even start with Kenya's live stream today. Because if you notice, Kenya's live stream today, she was very, very fixated on me for some reason. But in Kenya's online post, apparently she was fixated on me then, because Kenya posted this on her Instagram. Shout out to the squad for always keeping me in the loop, because I don't follow Kenya. I really don't. As much as y'all think I do, I got a life outside in these streets. I be at Nobu. Kenya wrote this on her Facebook page, her Instagram page, said the reports about me being behind on rent are false. She says false, but then she goes on to explain that she ain't paid no rent, which means it's true. She said, as I stated before, my company is in an active lawsuit against my salon landlord for failing to pay nearly $80,000 in tenant improvement allowance owed to me. She said it was an active lawsuit, but somewhere along the way, I think today she said it was closed. So Kenya don't know what's going on. That's clear to me. She don't know if it's open. She don't know if it's closed. She don't know if she's gonna get put out tomorrow. She don't know what a writ of possession is. Kenya does not know. She literally is delusional. Okay. She also goes on to say, I invested over $300,000 of my own money to build out my salon, which that was, according to the lease, she did on her own free will. The landlord said, I will give you 80,000 of that back once you prove to me that you use the proper contractors, once you prove that you have the right lien releases, once you prove all of the things that are listed in your lease agreement and you submit those documents in a timely fashion, I will give you it was 79,000 and change back, and you have a minimal rent payment every month. I think her rent might be 4,000. It was like $4,500 or something. So Kenya failed to honor the terms of the lease. And because I was in court and because I saw all the things, okay, I keep having to go over this with y'all over and over again. The landlord actually proved that they gave Kenya an extension. Kenya didn't turn in the documents when she was supposed to turn it in. She had a certain date to turn it in. She didn't turn it in by that date. The landlord said, okay, we'll give you 30 more days. Kenya did not turn in the documents within that 30-day mark. Then she turned in some documents that didn't have nothing to do with nothing. She turned in interior decorating things, and they said they don't reimburse interior decorating. We only reimburse the actual construction that you did, and she didn't turn in those documents. So if you care to read any of the court documents, they are literally public record on the DeKalb County website. Kenya More Vision Media, the Deco versus More Vision Media. And what a lot of Team Twirl fails to understand is that Kenya didn't sue the landlord. Kenya did not sue the landlord. The landlord sued Kenya because Kenya stopped paying rent in December of last year. It took until April. The landlord filed an eviction. Okay. When the landlord filed an eviction, Kenya filed a countersuit claiming, oh no, you owe me money, instead of doing it the other way. Kenya should have been the first person to file the lawsuit if she felt that she was owed the money. Instead, Kenya decided to do some ghetto-ish and decided not to pay anything. Now, is she broke? I don't know. I don't know if Kenya's broke, but Kenya's attorney said that she's broke in court. Kenya's attorney said that he said, to be quite honest, my client doesn't have the money to pay it. That's what Kenya's attorney said out of his mouth. Okay. Kenya's attorney in court said the space was intended to it wasn't intended to be used as a salon. It was intended to be used for filming. Okay. Kenya, for broadcast television. That's what Kenya's attorney said out of his own mouth in court. So when I see Kenya saying all of these things and sending people over here to like drag me, it really kind of, at first it annoyed me because I thought she was being, intentionally obtuse. But to me, I think Kenya just don't know. I don't think that she's talked to her attorneys. I don't think that they have. I don't know if they've explained it and she just didn't understand it. But Kenya, you're getting evicted. I mean, it's not funny, but you're getting evicted. And so Kenya goes on to say in this statement, the landlord failed to reimburse contractual expenses. I withheld rent in an effort to reach a fair settlement and subsequently filed a countersuit for the amount they failed to reimburse. So what Kenya is leaving out of this is that the landlord sued her for eviction. Okay. She said, I subsequently filed a countersuit. Well, who sued first? Who sued first, Kenya? You or the landlord? Because somebody had to file a lawsuit first in order for you to file a countersuit. Also, the first statement says the reports about me being behind on rent are false. But then in the 3rd paragraph, she said I withheld rent. Like, you withheld rent, that means you didn't pay rent, which means you're behind on rent. If you haven't paid rent since December, you're not paying rent. Okay. So she goes on to say, join me live on YouTube this Sunday at 5 p.m. to chat. Submit your questions on YouTube and subscribe, blah, blah, blah. She said, thank you, Team Twirl. And then she goes on at the end, I will also be updating you on my new projects, relationship status, and encounter with Brit Eady. It's going to be juicy. When I saw that, I'm like, does Kenya not realize they are in a lawsuit? They like Brit is literally in the middle of a federal lawsuit right now with Bravo and Truly Entertainment. Did Kenya not realize that Brit and her attorneys and Truly Entertainment and Bravo and NBC and all of them are literally in a discovery phase right now? I think, honestly, I think Kenya feels that Brit was in the same position as Nene. If y'all remember, Nene filed a lawsuit for discrimination, and the lawsuit was kicked back, and she had to voluntarily withdraw the lawsuit in order to go to arbitration. Now, I don't know why, but there were reports today that, or yesterday or the day before, whenever, that Brit had voluntarily withdrew her lawsuit. So that means that Kenya can come back. But those reports are what's false, because in November, I reported to you this, which is why I reposted my Brit information, that Brit voluntarily withdrew her state lawsuit November 20th. And then she filed a federal lawsuit which gave her more protections. Okay. A federal lawsuit offered her the opportunity to sue for workplace violence, workplace harassment, sexual harassment. The employer allowed her to be sexually harassed and intimidated by a coworker. There were so many different things that the federal lawsuit allowed her to do outside of a state lawsuit in New York. So it's still ongoing. It cannot be thrown out because of the nature of the complaints. Okay. The nature of the complaints that are not written in a Bravo contract are criminal allegations, and some of those allegations are pretty criminal. Okay, so it is what it is. I'm just here to deliver the news. I'm not here to drag no black women, even though Kenya dragged a black woman when she tried to expose revenge, PORN, all of the above. Like, a lot of people keep saying, and with Brit, well, it wasn't even her. It doesn't matter if it was her or not. Kenya said it was her. It doesn't matter if it was her or not. The network presented it as if it was her. It doesn't matter if it was her or not. All of the castmates thought it was her, and they went forward with everyone thinking that it was Brit in the picture. Can you imagine being at work tomorrow at the lottery? Shout out to the lottery. I used to work at the lottery, by the way. Can you imagine going to work and sitting at your cubicle and somebody pulls revenge porn out in a staff meeting to everybody in there, and you don't see who's exactly on the picture, but it kind of looked like you from the side, and everybody think it's you, and everybody chattering about it being you in this picture, zucking a zick and all that, and you like, what the hell just happened? What the hell? And so you have to walk around with that stigma for months until somebody actually shows you the picture and it wasn't you. Can you why don't y'all understand that right there is the cause of this lawsuit? It don't matter if it was her. This network actually presented it as if it was. Okay. Now, I say all that to say, Kenya, in her delusional mind state, when she wrote that she had an encounter with Brit Eady, I was like, why would she write that knowing that they are in active litigation? Is Kenya crazy? I mean, again, I said this in the beginning of this video. Like, sometimes you can't fight with crazy people who are delusional because they don't understand. They don't grasp the severity of the things that they are doing. And I feel like Kenya isn't there's a disconnect somewhere, and I don't know what it is. Like, I thought Kenya was smart, but this ain't smart. Okay. So Brit actually responded. Okay. This is what Brit has said. Okay. Brit said, listen, bitch. In my mind, that's what she said, but she didn't type that. She said, listen, bitch, I'm no longer on TV and I mind my motherfucking business. This in my mind, okay? This is for dramatic effect. That's what Brit said. I mind my motherfucking business, and I'm no longer on TV. I wish delusional people would stop using me as motherfucking clickbait. I have not ran into anyone, especially an op. Okay, only way someone will see me that has a problem will be in motherfucking federal court. That's what Brit said. You got a problem with me, you gonna see me in court, bitch, when you sit for your deposition, ho. That's what she said. She also said, please stop using my likeness for press. Okay, karma has already dealt with all my enemies. It was that last line. It was that last line, child, that ate. It was karma is already dealing with my enemies. Look, Kenya, you did this thinking you was gonna take down a black woman. Kenya, you went too far. You went to the grand opening of your beautiful Kenya Moore hair spa. Not the first grand opening, not the second grand opening, but like the third grand opening that was being filmed for Bravo yet again, because remember, they filmed it before and they didn't air it. Okay, she even said that on Carlos King. So Kenya was like, I gotta do something. They gotta air this. Kenya went above and beyond and brought the damn images out. And not only did she bring the images out, she verbally harassed that woman and said that she was Snapchatting that coochie, that she was selling her coochie for cheap, that she sold her body for $1,500. Like, she went in. So I don't know how y'all are forgetting the audio that was out about, what Kenya actually said that Bravo didn't air. Okay. How are y'all forgetting the humiliation of there being hundreds of people in there, whether invited, uninvited, friends, family, castmates, camera people? How are y'all forgetting that Kenya decided to expose a whole group of people to these sexually explicit images? How are you forgetting that? And then she manages to blame everyone but herself for her spa not being successful. Right. And it never opened. You heard the damn people next door. It's never open. It's never open. They next door. They literally next door, right up the steps of Kenya Moore Hair Spa. So karma is eating up Brit's enemies, okay? Because Kenya tried to destroy a black woman, and in the midst of digging that one grave, she dug two. Okay. So let me go here. Because in the midst of digging that grave for that black woman, she also trying to dig one for me. And I'm like, what I had did? I'm just literally reporting. And so in literally reporting on Kenya Moore Hair Spa, her gay pocketbooks over there, you know, she y'all say black women be using the gays, honey. Her gay pocketbooks over there are doing her dirty work. Hold on. And to think, I was helping her gay pocketbooks promote their stuff and stuff, child. And now they over there kissing Kenya's ass, knowing that she about to get put out. Hold on. We gonna watch it. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for what? Fair use. Fair use. I just want y'all to see some of the things that Kenya was saying in this live stream. I don't know if I'm going to play all of it, some of it. I don't know. It's 40 minutes long. We ain't got nothing but time. Y'all here. Okay. Let me adjust myself. Where should I put myself? I'm putting me over here. Oh, that's too close. I don't want you to be right there. Like this video as y'all get in here, please. Like this video. Now, Kenya was in her hair spa today, as a matter of fact, on a Sunday. And she decided that, you know, she would I guess throw a little bit of shade. You know, it's got to be entertaining. I ain't even mad at it. It's got to be entertaining because ain't nobody come to see Kenya and hear about Brit, and we know that she can't talk about Brit because there is pending litigation. Kenya was up here fooling y'all, honey. Kenya is literally the queen of stunts and shows. Now, y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer in Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for what? Fair use. I want y'all to see the chat too, because the chat, they was trying to read me. The chat was trying to read me. Hold on, we're gonna look.
Sexy Red is in the house. Ooh, yes.
You should go live from your Instagram too.
I mean, we can. Yeah, but I don't have my other phone. Yeah, they.
You're not getting paid from Instagram?
No, I don't monetize my Instagram. I should, but I don't. I'm getting.
Well, Kenya, we know you're not very social media aware. Okay, so there's all the people loading in, but I just want you to see. She started like throwing shade at me. I don't know.
Y'all know I'm always a mess, right, on my little lives. But I did get a little beat down from Freedom and
Freedom on the Beats.
Freedom on the Beats. Did y'all see his event? It was everything. I was so proud of you.
Time at the Fabulous Kenya Moore Hair Spa.
Yes, it was so cute. And what did you serve? Some fried chicken? Did I see some?
No, that's what was on the camera, but I hate it.
I was like, why is he serving fried chicken? When you doing makeup?
They all want to be seen, honey. Everybody want to be seen.
Good, honey. They ain't good.
Now let's start with the half wig that Kenya has on. Her half wig almost fell off. That's why she kept adjusting it.
I love the customer service.
Look. Her half wig about to fall off right there. You look on the side, right there on the right. I wish I could make it big, but I'm trying to watch the comments and everything. Okay, look. Half wig on deck.
So
you're begging to come back to the salon, honey.
Begging? Well, honey, let's do it while we're here.
Oh God, it's this cackle for me.
Let's do it while we're still here, baby. Hi, everyone. Listen, someone beat me. Like, when I say beat, I mean, you know, my face. Just catch it. Just catch it. Without a filter.
She is a supermodel, honey.
She is a supermodel.
What? Look at the top of her head, y'all. I'm just saying. Look at the top.
Oh, she is Tyra Banks' friend, one of her besties, honey. And don't you say nothing about my Tyra. Okay. Don't you do it. Not so much. It's a good person.
How can you hear my muffler when my car ain't got one?
Speaking of Tyra, did you guys watch her documentary? So my part is in the middle. It's okay there?
Yeah.
Did you guys watch her documentary?
He came, whoever that is, came to cover up the to fix her leave out.
Let's say she is the moment. Yes. Okay, somebody has to be because I cannot see, and I know y'all don't want me to put my meta glasses on right now. Why are you looking at me? Oh my goodness. Okay, before I forget, are we doing Thursday or Friday? We're gonna shoot Friday so I can do the sale on.
I thought you said you were gonna shoot Thursday.
Shoot Thursday so the sale can be on Friday.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So they shooting Friday or Saturday. Y'all know it's the first of the month. The writ of possession was signed on February 25th. And so I don't know, Kenya. I think that you're a little bit delusional, but we're gonna keep watching.
So I'll be in my salon on Friday, guys. Last call. Okay. Last call for alcohol.
Not the last call.
Last call for alcohol. Come through Twirls. Listen, we still have literally an entire closet full of clothes. We are donating to charity. You have to pay to get in. Just maybe $5 or $10, something like that.
The wigs are on sale, honey.
The wigs are wigging. The wigs are wigging because Walter's jealous, but I know how to color my ass off when it comes to these wigs.
She can't touch me though.
I can get close. I can color. Now give it up to me, Walter. But I'll say this. Whenever I get stuck, I call Walter. Like, Walter, the hair is turning a little bit too ash. What do I do? So Walter tells me what to do.
I'm tired of all this laughing. Literally, it's a whole lot of ass kissing going on right now.
Yes. So, I cannot see. So how do I add somebody as a moderator? I know you guys know, so tell me.
I'm trying to figure it out now. Oh,
you have your iPad?
Yeah, it's here. Okay. But I don't know my passwords and stuff.
Oh, that's what I said. Not another Walter.
Oh, no, not that kind of way. Y'all have a long memory. So wait, you know what I need to make sure that it's on this Wi-Fi? My Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure because I don't like. Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Didn't she say one of them looked like they had a diaper on?
Yeah, I know this one. Oh wait.
Somebody asked what makes you laugh.
Hold on.
And are you ticklish?
Oh, I hate to. I'm not ticklish, and I hate for people to try to tickle me. So.
Well, who has tried to tickle you lately, honey?
Well. Maybe a nice Italian stallion. Ooh. Well, actually, he's French Italian, but.
You think somebody in Congress want to tickle you a little bit?
Where is Olivia Pope when you need her? No way did he.
I'm not gonna watch all of this. Hold on.
No.
I'm gonna get to some of the points because I want to talk about first. I thought this shade was gonna come, but it ain't came yet because I didn't see the beginning. But I want to talk about first her bringing up Brit Eady in this situation, and when she did, hold on. Brit has also responded because it's like, Kenya, why are you even talking about Brit, you big goofball? Remember what I told you? Hold on. At somebody said one of the messy people in the background said if Kenya had any last words for Brit Eady. Hold on.
The clerk at the courthouse closed the case. So as of right now, the case is closed.
That's a lie. That's a lie. The case is not closed. I don't know why she's saying that. And I was actually in the comments basically trying to tell Kenya that it's not true, but she don't care.
So that's all. That's where we are. So what else is going on?
Somebody said, any last words for Brit Eady?
Any last words? Oh.
I think she already gave her last words. Who is this?
I think you're... Now, I didn't say who is this hoe. I did not say this today. And I'm not going to say it. Because unlike her, I have not burned my bridge with Bravo. I speak to them often, and trust me, you know, I've heard a lot of people saying things, and I'm not gonna be activated with a ghost. I'm just not gonna do that. Let that person go ahead and do what they want to do, because you know, at the end of the day, am I a traitor or am I faithful? What do you guys think? I have been a faithful to the.
So now you're trying to beg to be on Traitors for some reason.
The day I died, the moment I stepped on this Bravo TV set or in front of these Bravo cameras, I have been a faithful. I think everybody can agree with that, right? Okay. I've had horrendous things happen to me as a faithful, and I have never betrayed, you know, the network. So, and I'm not going to start now. But at the end of the day, if it's not me, it will never be you. It will never.
So that was Kenya talking about Brit Eady. I'm gonna skip around now. Brit has actually went on her live today to respond. Well, not on her live, but she's on her story to respond. And you know, Brit really don't say much. So it's like really interesting because it's like, why, Kenya, are you digging up the ghost of Brit Eady? Brit been quiet as a mouse. Okay, so here's what Brit on her story. She was saying she was having self-care Sunday early this morning. She was having self-care Sunday early this morning. Hold on.
Buddy, Stevie, a little self-care day. Went to the spa yesterday, and now I'm about to do a blowout.
So Brit wrote this right here, okay? And I am sure that they're going to use everything that Kenya said, like, you know, any last words for Brit Eady, basically saying that, you know, she might be deceased and all of that. They're going to use that in their ongoing lawsuit. So Brit says, for the past 2 years, I have dealt with ongoing harassment and unwanted behavior from the public and that same individual, someone who publicly associates themselves with Bravo. I have stayed quiet. I have focused on healing. I have chosen not to engage. Let me be clear. Any continued comments, subtle shots, public mentions, or attempts to provoke me need to stop immediately. At this point, any continued behavior is intentional and reckless. Everything is being documented. I told y'all at the beginning of this that the lawsuit is ongoing. Okay, whatever Kenya feels that it's been dismissed, Kenya feels that it's not ongoing. I don't know if Kenya be reading the wrong blogs, but Kenya, this lawsuit is still out there, honey. It is a federal lawsuit. Now, Kenya has also gone on to say so many things, child. Not only did she threaten Brit, she was threatening me. Hold on, she was threatening me, your girl. Hold on. Where did it go, friend? Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. Apparently, Kenya pulled out a gun license because she said that she is being targeted for some reason. She said the blogs are targeting her. Hold on, I need to go to ask. You said nothing Kenya said can be used to help. Okay, here it is right here. So we just gonna skip around because I don't really care about going through all of this.
So what, 5 to 7? Yeah, 5 to 7. So 5 to 7. I'll be here 5 to 7. I'll put it on my Instagram. I want you guys to all come and check us out. Shop for charity.
You need the coin.
Shop for charity because apparently I need the coins. No, I don't need the coins. But listen, it's just been like a crazy week. So let's get into it, right?
The hair is everything.
The hair is everything. Okay. You know what? I was really against coloring my hair. And then once I did, I'm like, I'm addicted to the red hair. So I like it. I like it a lot. Now, you do know I have a carry license. So if you do see somebody right.
If they blog and show
If somebody shows up, we're ready for them, okay? Let me just.
Oh, see, I thought she was going to pull out the pistol. She went for the bag.
No. Hold on. Let me find. Do you see how ghetto this is? Where am I? This is so bootleg right now. This is so bootleg. Anyway, I'll find it. I have so many.
This is interesting, y'all. This is really, really interesting. I'm just saying, should I be fearful for my life? Should I pull some revenge, PORN, out on Kenya Moore? Should I pull her botched booty pictures because my life has been threatened?
I have so many departments everywhere. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, listen.
Let's talk about you going to jail.
What? No. I'm just gonna show y'all this.
Okay.
Just gonna show y'all this. Can you see it? Okay. Right. Don't mess with me.
And in case y'all didn't see it, I have an actual screenshot to document my files as well, honey. Because no, you ain't gonna threaten to pow me for being in a public place, and then you tell everyone that I hang out at the Nobu, honey. No, you didn't. No, you did. Here it is, right here. Kenya is threatening violence. Where is it? Stop this screen. So this is a mess, honey. A whole mess. Stop share. Look at it. It says carry weapons, Georgia weapons carry license, Kenya Summer Moore. Okay, shout out to Kenya Summer Moore for like this is giving real mental. This is giving real unstable. You pulling out your carry license online, and you basically said that Brit Eady threatened to pow you. Who are you threatening to pow? Who are you threatening to pow? Okay, I'm just saying this is really weird. Is it the reporters that report on you? Is it the bloggers that blog on you? Is it a black woman? Like TMZ has reported on you. Did you threaten them? Did you call them fish and Gary Coleman? Did you say you could hear their muffler? Okay, or did you talk about the who was it? The Daily Mail, who actually took a picture of the front of your spa and said that it was closed, and and everybody around said that it's closed. Did you talk about them, or is it only this black female blogger that you are in your feelings about? I'm just trying to figure this out, y'all, because y'all keep saying that I sit here and I drag black women. Well, it feels like I'm being targeted for doing my job. I am a blogger. Straight from the A is a media website. Look it up, okay? Straight from the A is a media organization, and I am the head CEO and blogger of Straight from the A, okay? I may not have a journalist in my title, but that's pretty much what I am. I talk about public records. I talk about court documents. I don't sit here and drag Kenya's name through the mud. I don't do all the things that she's alleging. I don't know. She said somebody was making fake appointments. She said that people were leaving Google reviews. She said all of the things. And I'm just like, well, who is it? Because apparently the people in the chat feel like it's me. And that's why I came in the chat, because I'm like, well, where's the stuff that you're talking about, Kenya? Because you're being a little bit delusional. Okay, so hold on, I'm gonna go back and see what else was talked about. Hold on, Kenya Moore hair spa. So this a long ass YouTube video, but I want to see a lot of it. Let me go back to Kenya Moore, and I'm going to look and see the summary and see if it'll come up in the summary to summarize the video. Mhm.
And
Let's finish.
yeah, but I don't have my other phone. And
Freedom on the beat.
Freedom on the Beats. Did y'all see his how do you guys like the hair? I colored it. I made it a little brighter. Do you like
We don't care.
Somebody has to be because you know I cannot see and I know y'all don't want me to put my meta glasses on right now. A little bit too ash. What do I do? So Walter tells me what to do.
That blog that we shall not mention is lurking in the parking lot.
Oh, I'm sure.
Not the blogger. No, not the blogger we shall not mention is being lurking in the parking lot. Hold on, what they were saying?
No. Where is Olivia Pope when you need her? No way did he say that. Oh my God, no. Okay, so I'm getting help because this is
Somebody
a little.
said that blog that we shall not mention is lurking in the parking lot.
Oh, I'm sure. Somebody get some kibbles and bits and throw it outside for her. You know she came for the food. We'll see.
Somebody said when you dropping another episode of your podcast.
We're so excited for that episode.
Actually, the next episode is your episode. And when we shoot this week.
She never said a name, but her minions in the background said a name. They said straight from the A. They also was saying my name in the chat. So whether she says a name or not is still implied. Learn the law, honey. I do have a lawyer. Do you?
Then we'll ask him because he's got to deliver it. But we're definitely starting back with
Somebody say happy birthday.
Oh wait, so you just did.
Somebody say happy birthday today, huh?
Hold on. I can't figure out.
So is she talking about TMZ? Is she talking about Junkie Dineva? Is she talking about all? Listen, there are several, black male bloggers who have been talking about it. Who is she talking about? I wonder.
If I'm on my Wi-Fi because it won't let me touch this thing right here. So how do I just want to make sure it's on my Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, it's right. Okay.
Okay, it's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, it's good. I just didn't want to be on anyone else's Wi-Fi.
Oh, now somebody called that blog a bulldog.
So they reading all the negative comments. Somebody in the chat had called me a bulldog, honey, and then he revisited it.
Animal, I don't know what kind, yo. It's a mixture.
So here's a black woman calling a black woman an animal. Y'all remember I told you Kenya is good for doing that. Her colorist Claudia, they do that all the time. And so y'all keep talking about I'm dragging a black woman by reading her court documents. What is she doing right here?
I just want to make sure it's on my Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, it's right. Okay.
Okay, it's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, that's good. I just didn't want to be on anyone else's Wi-Fi.
Oh, now somebody called that blog a bulldog.
It's an animal. I don't know what kind, yo. It's a mixture. It's a hybrid. See, they're gonna get me into trouble. Like, they're gonna get me in trouble. They are gonna
touch on me these last
working out. You need to stop.
He rubbing all of my arms and stuff.
I don't have anything to do with that. Okay, listen, I know you guys don't have a lot of time. Actually, I don't have a lot of time. I'm trying to fix this little.
She can't keep her hands out of that wig, y'all.
Curl. Okay, there we go. How do you?
And look in the chat. They up here talking like Gary Coleman. Michelle knows she's under her burner account. All of this, and I just was like, okay, let me go on and talk because clearly my fans are all congregating over here in Kenya Moore's comment section. Okay, people was tagging me, talking about they was talking about me. Look right there, they're going one right there. I wonder if Bulldog Michelle Brown lurking in the background, and I guess that's the comment that he read. So again, in a court of law, context clues is no way around it, and I'm not ashamed. I don't really care what people who don't know me call me. You can call me a bulldog, you can call me fish, you can call me Gary Coleman, you can call me whatever you can call me, but one thing you won't call me is broke, honey. One thing you won't call me is evicted. One thing you won't call me is delusional.
Guys like the hair. I colored it. I made it a little brighter. Do you like it? It's cute, right?
Cool with Drew.
Am I still cool with Drew? Absolutely. I love Drew. Drew is like a little sister to me. I think she can do no wrong.
Now, hold on now.
Wait. No, see, messy. We got a messy crew. She can do no wrong to me. She cannot do any wrong to me. Okay, so we have a great relationship, and even if I speak to her once a month or what. to
It's
the
boring.
4,
It's boring.
or
I'm
it
fast
should be
forwarding.
after work.
After work, please.
So what, 5 to 7?
Yeah, 5 to
So
7.
5 to 7. I'll be here 5 to 7. I'll put it on my Instagram. I want you guys to all come and check us out. Shop.
So I got in the chat somewhere. I don't know when I got in the chat, but she was reading and she kept repeating stuff that I said because when she was talking about court, I was like, you wasn't even in court. And she was like, and I wasn't there. Hold on, I'm gonna get to it in a minute.
Do you see how ghetto this is? What am I? This is so bootleg right now. This is so bootleg. Anyway,
Shout out. Bingeworthy was in the chat too.
I have so many.
Who else was in the chat?
Departments everywhere. Okay, I think we need. Who do we need to call? I'm like, what? Why do I keep getting these phone calls? Anyway, AI is out of control. Everyone. Clearly, I'm here. Clearly, those things.
Oh, so apparently one of the Facebook blogs put up a mugshot of Kenya Moore. I guess I'm blamed for that too, child. I'm blamed for the AI mugshot of Kenya Moore. Let me go find it because somebody had put it in my Discord so I can show y'all what she was talking about. Hold on. Discord. If you are not a member of my Patreon, you be missing out on all the tea because we be talking about the tea before it's even tea, child. Hold on, here it is. Right here. And I'm doing this to break up the monotony because I'm tired of looking at Kenya. Hold on. Stop screen, share screen, stop screen. Discord. Here's my Discord. Now look at this. Somebody posted this. Shout out to Side Eye. Posted this in Discord. They put Kenya Moore's mugshot and it says, I don't know who wrote this. I don't even know how to make it big. Hold on. There it is. Okay. So, it's clearly well, it looked real, but it's AI. And apparently whoever this is, DJ Wild here posted that and they got it from Facebook, of course, that Kenya was arrested on financial fraud charges. And I always tell y'all about the fake news and to watch out for the Facebook news and all of that. Did I report it? Absolutely not. If I had reported it, y'all would know, okay? But Kenya has not been arrested. And so Kenya, was throwing shade, talking about bloggers be lying on her. Girl, that's one lie. Okay, look, we'll talk about this eviction while we here. Hold on. Let's finish. Did I get to the right one? Hold on. Is this the right one?
Things are lies. I'm not even gonna go any further than that. That's like really ridiculous. I'm a good girl. I'm gonna do everything I can to stay out of jail. Okay. Now you might want to put some handcuffs on me, but it ain't gonna be in a jail. Anyway.
Oh my God. I'm trying to skip.
Stop. See, I had a little mimosa on the plane ride coming back here today so I can talk to you guys. So anyway, listen, today, yesterday, I just want to update you guys on some family stuff, which is really, I haven't processed it all yet, but
Kenya claims in her live that she went to visit Detroit and she saw her 90-year-old grandmother, and in seeing her 90-year-old grandmother, she said it was the first time that Brooklyn had ever met her grandmother. I think she said her grandmother. People are saying that she was talking about her mother who did raise her. I don't know, but I felt like that was the section of the live stream that Kenya wanted some sympathy points. Okay, she started out throwing shade. She started out, talking about, a blogger and she need to give them some kibbles and bits. She started out calling a blogger a bulldog and saying, that they was ugly and calling them an animal and a hybrid. She did all of those things. And then she wants to, bring it back and start talking about her daughter and, her daughter meeting her grandparents for the first time. Now, I find that weird. In Brooklyn, like almost 7 or 8. So Kenya doesn't have a real relationship with her family, that she that this is the first time that her daughter has met them. So that's interesting to note, and that's is what it is. Let me see, what else did she talk about? Let's talk about this. Hold on, I'm still going. I'm gonna click on the segment where she was talking about her hair spa. So like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. It is towards the end. Hold on. 2053. 2053.
What new projects do you have in the can?
Ooh. I have a new TV project. Yes, I cannot tell you guys, unfortunately, the name of it yet, but you will see me on your TV screens very soon. And again, like I'm the
Again, Kenya ain't telling y'all nothing. Okay, Kenya promised to spill tea in this live. Still ain't told you nothing. Still haven't told you anything about her hair spa and her hair care line or any of that. She's very surface level. Now she's pretending to, say that she has some TV projects, but she won't tell you what it is. Okay. So I mean, it is what it is. She's trying to utilize her fan base the best way she can, and use that content creation space while she still has it. I'm not mad at it. Let's finish watching.
type of girl. I'm not gonna say.
And y'all see me in the chat right there. Okay, you see me, my verified account right there with the check mark up at the top on the far right hand side. I said I love Team Twirl. Okay, I said it right there.
Say anything until you actually are going to be able to tune in at this time on this station, and I can do a whole press tour and announcement. So yes, your girl will be back on TV, and it's going to be something that is going to knock your socks off, and it's going to be really juicy. It's going to tell a lot of truths.
That don't even sound right. It's gonna be really juicy. You said it's a deleted scene from Tubi. She is gonna be on TV really soon, really, really soon. Okay, she sound like Junkie Dineva talking about his show and his this and he's that. When people delusional, they really be delusional. I wonder if she a junkie too. Anyway, moving on. Let me finish. Let me see what. Kenya also says she is dating multiple people. Not one, not two. Okay. I guess because Nene is in the news for dating, Kenya want to tell y'all she is dating too, I guess, which is weird to me because we didn't ask.
And it's going to involve a lot of great people. I'm in great company, and I just can't wait to talk to you guys about it and to show you. So, yes, booked and busy, booked and busy. Don't get it twisted.
Okay, so let's see if you're gonna.
I just love this here.
About you. Ooh, we're sipping.
Wait, what now?
Let's see if we're gonna give the people a little bit of tea about you. Yeah, I know that.
What? What?
So now she want to talk about dating.
Why are they always trying to start trouble, guys? Like, why are they always trying to start trouble? Okay, tell me.
Who are you dating?
I am dating a few people. I don't think you should be exclusive with one person. I think you should date multiple people at a time. And I'm going to.
It's interesting that Nene literally just said that yesterday. Now, here's the stalker Kenya regurgitating what other people say.
When Life Twirls On comes back, we're going to have panels with men and women talking about dating from single people as well as married people. What are guys looking for? What are girls looking for? Why can't guys commit? Why can they commit? Because I never had a problem getting an engagement, honey, and a ring. It's 11 proposals in counting. So I know how to get engaged too. It's just finding the right one that I've always had.
Okay. Nobody cares. Hold on. And is she gonna find somebody while Mark's staying in the basement? Okay, so then somebody asked her about same gender dating. She says she's strictly dickly, yada 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 yada. Then about her salon, they start talking about that, and then again she want to throw shade at me, and the people in the chat want to read me, but I was like, Kenya, what you're saying is inaccurate. Hold on.
Going in my DMs, it's nothing but famous people in my DMs.
Any of you responded to?
Yes, yeah, of course. There's one I really like. He's very grown, very tall, very. Very funny, very kind.
What's his profession? Right.
Oh yeah, then she said she gonna reach out to Nene for dating tips. I found that weird too.
An entrepreneur. An entrepreneur. Yes. Yeah, an entrepreneur. I'll just say that. But very, very successful.
Has there been a date yet, or is it just gonna be?
I'm not telling you. Oh, I'm not telling you all that. No,
I'm
not
trying to
telling
get
you.
into your business.
No, don't get into my business. Get into your business. Tell us why you always wear these little tight shorts around town.
Now she talk about the boy who booty look like a diaper, honey. She said, why you be wearing these tight shorts around town, honey? What is going on with this big ass butt lift you got?
We're trying to get attracted. Who are you trying to attract, I should say? Oh, you are newly single. All right. Okay, I cannot see these tights. Y'all have to, this little bitty font.
Wrap this up.
Okay, tell us.
Everybody want to talk about it.
Tell me.
People said you get evicted because you owe people $80,000.
Okay, well, that might.
Okay, people say you're getting evicted. Let's hear Kenya's delusional situation. And look, y'all look in the comments on the side. Y'all see me in the live comments as well.
Be coming. No, listen. So that story is so old to me. I'm going to send you a clip where I talked about this a year ago, where the entire eviction drama came about when I moved into this space, signed a lease, a commercial lease, and it was for 10 years. So I was supposed to be here for 10 years. And in that renovation, I think that the landlord owed me an allowance of reimbursement.
And we've gone through this, yada, 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 yada.
To be reimbursed for almost $80,000. Once I built out the space, and you guys, you've seen my space online. Yeah. I not only built out this space from cement and basically plywood. Okay, it was nothing. I pulled in electricity, plumbing, every single thing that you can think of to build basically a house from scratch. Like I did my own that I own outright. Okay, I paid cash.
You said you only watching because of me. I mean, we just looking, we just digging.
Okay. But it was like building a house, out of sticks and cement. And for that investment, I would get a return on my investment over the course of 10 years. And the landlord provided me within our contract an $80,000 TIA, which is a tenant improvement allowance. Once I finished my project, I got my certificate of occupancy, my business license, all of the things that I was supposed to do to operate. They did not reimburse me. They made every excuse, every receipt I sent in, every accounting.
And she's not disputing anything that I've said. So where is my hate that y'all said that I was hating on her? She's not disputing anything that I read in the court documents. They did turn down her receipts. They said that she did not submit her receipts on time by the deadline. They gave her an extension. She still didn't submit them. Then she submitted receipts for interior decorating and things that were listed as being reimbursable, and they refused to reimburse it. So where's the lie?
Just kept rejecting it. To the point where I was like, okay, guys, something's got to give. This is in my contract. You're supposed to reimburse me. I spent over $300,000 because that's my long-term investment over 10 years. But you're supposed to give me back my $80,000. So of course that presents a lot of issues in and of itself, cash flow issues, etc. And once they did not reimburse me, I said, okay, I'm going to withhold rent in hopes that obviously they would go, you know what, let's work this out. I said, if you can't give me my TIA back, give it to me in rent allowance.
So she decided to tell them to give it back to her in rent allowance. This was not an agreement that they made, which is interesting also, because you can't just decide to adjust their lease terms without them. But anyway, hold on. I want to see something else. Somebody said 1847.
My entire life. I'm a self-made millionaire. I do not need to rely on one paycheck. I was taught early on in my life, you need to have 7 streams of income, and I do. So please worry about your finances and why you need to keep your Verizon bill on or your T-Mobile bills on so you can conjure up a whole bunch of hate and fake AI images of myself like I'm in jail or anything else like that. You guys.
Didn't nobody do that. Hold on. Let me see. Well, I didn't anyway. Hold on. What's the other number? Hold on. 3722. I'm just skipping around, y'all, because I really don't want to watch this, but this is y'all's show. And I do what y'all ask me to do. 3722. Hold on.
Just like it.
And so it's not worth it. Like, you have to have a strong relationship before you bring anyone public, if at all. Okay, that's the unfortunate, because people catch strays. You know, they're going to catch strays, and you know, people can be really unkind. But let me just end with this. So we're going to do a live twirls on Thursday. We're going to do some more episodes. I'll save the best part for live twirls on. But let me just say this. You can say a lot of things about me, but I have always been very supportive of all of my friends and all of their businesses. And I root Black women on.
So who is rooting for you, Kenya? I'm just saying, I've told people to go to your salon. I told people to buy your Kenya Moore hair spa things. I've actually even bought Kenya Moore's book, okay, to add to my thing. Like, where's Team Twirl buying her products? Where is Team Twirl going to her salon? Where is Kandi and Riley and Cynthia Bailey and all of her Black women friends and colorist Claudia Jordan and all these people that she claimed that she supports? Where they at? Okay, instead of pulling revenge PR in on a Black woman, instead of wishing death on her former castmate Brit Eady, the late Brit Eady, as she said, instead of calling me out my name and saying that I'm a beast. Like what are you saying? Now all of a sudden you support Black women, Kenya? You are the last person that supports Black women. You don't even think you Black, as far as I can see, because you won't even do 4C hair in a salon. Hold on. Kenya won't even do Black people hair in the salon.
I root for people to win. And when people are happy, just happy and gleeful, even to see what they perceive as a person's business not doing well, or maybe they're not doing well, a person you've never met in your life, please look at yourself. Please look.
Okay, can we talk about that too? Because I felt like she was trying to throw shade at me. And it's the same thing that oops, where am I? It's the same thing that colorist Claudia tries to say. I don't know her. Why is she talking about me? I don't understand. I've never met her a day in my life. Why is she talking about me? Well, you met every blogger on the internet and they talk about you. You met the TMZs and the Daily Mail UK and they talk about you. I don't understand where it comes from. Who wrote the law that I have to know any of the people that I talk about? Now, I do know a few of them. But who wrote the law that I gotta know Kenya Moore in order to blog about her finances? Who wrote the law that I gotta know colorist Claudia Jordan in order to talk about her being a colorist? Where did that law come from? Because I missed that in blog school. Okay, I missed that because I talk about Beyonce, Rihanna, Chris Brown. I talk about all these different people I never met in my life. So am I supposed to know Beyonce in order to talk about Beyonce? Am I supposed to know Rihanna in order to talk about Rihanna? Since when do I gotta know people? Team 12, where y'all at? Because Kenya is weird. Like, where is this coming from? And then she regurgitates these same talking points, or Team 12 regurgitates these same talking points every time I do a post about Kenya. And it's only on the post about Kenya. You're dragging a Black woman. You're laughing at the demise of a Black woman. I don't understand why you so because she's Black, I'm not supposed to talk about her court documents, and we talk about everybody's court documents. Because Kenya is Black, I can't do it. Like, I started my blog to talk about Black people. Let's be real. If you want to call me racist, because at the time I started my blog, you know, most of y'all know my history. The only blogs out there was the Perez Hiltons and the Jess Jarrett's and all of that. And they were only blogging about Caucasian ZDA listers. I decided myself personally that I will only blog about Black people, good, bad, or indifferent. So, I mean, all press is good press, and I dedicated my entire career to blogging about Black people. And it wasn't just about housewives, but eventually, because that became a niche, I started talking about housewives a lot because I do know some of them personally. I do live in Atlanta. I can report boots on the ground that Kenya Moore is never open. I can tell you that the OLG gang is open or not open. I can drive by some of these places and look with my own two eyes and see that they open or closed, that it's a line down the street or not. So at the end of the day, I'm just trying to figure out what is the blog rules here. Okay, is it because I'm in Atlanta that Kenya targets me? Is it because I'm a black woman that she doesn't think it's physically attractive that she targets me? Because there's some light-skinned women that be talking about her. There's a whole bunch of gay guys that be talking about her. Why is it that she goes in on me? Why is it that it's all about my looks or my weight or my this or my that? I'm just trying to figure this out. Y'all tell me, Team Twirl, because I have been targeted by a lot of people over the years, and it is what it is. Is it that, y'all feel that because y'all don't like certain black women that it's okay for certain people to drag these black women? Like, what is it? Child, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too deep for y'all. Maybe I am getting too deep for y'all. Y'all let me know. You say it's obvious that you are that girl. Okay. Make the reservation. I made a reservation. She wasn't there when I made the reservation. I made the reservation live on YouTube, and I showed up live and streamed it live, and Kenya was not there. That was the one and only time that I made a reservation, because I am a businesswoman and I do not waste my time. So because I made that one and only reservation, Kenya went live during that time and said that she was going to change her policy, and everybody had to submit a 50% deposit and yada, 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 because there was so many people making fake appointments. I made one appointment. I can't speak for anybody else, but it would seem that, if that was the case, the salon would have been jam-packed. But again, I made an appointment. Nobody showed up. Other people made appointments. They've been complaining. Nobody showed up. Some people say that she only, have social media influences in there so that she can, pad her social media accounts and pretend that it's open. But at the end of the day, it's never been an open and operating business in Georgia, ever. And that's not my fault. Like, why is that my fault? And why is it that she sends people over here acting like I am trying to destroy her business? And I say that, and I know this segment getting a little bit long, but I say that because in addition to her clear disdain for me on her YouTube, which I don't mind, it is what it is. I was actually trying to help her. She hold on, where is the thing? She was also in the comment section of these posts right here, where I was feeling the ways about this, because I'm like, is she trying to act like somebody is defaming her? Hold on. I'm like, it can't be me. It cannot be me. Here it is right here. So this is one of them. Somebody said, I've been waiting on this. I'm so sick of these clickbait wannabe bloggers pushing this narrative. ATLien is the main one. She has an unhealthy obsession with you. We love you, Kenya. Again, there are those Team Twirl people, and here is Kenya. And I'm sure there's other bloggers out there, not just me, who report on Kenya, but Kenya responds to everybody who brings up my name. Okay, everybody who brings up my name. Here it is again. I'm aware. It's really creepy. Never met her a day in my life and has never spoken about her. Never posting anything positive and constantly trying to ruin my business. That's not normal. Again, what? Like, here it is, never spoken about her. Do you have to speak about me in order for me to report about you? Never met her a day in my life. Do you need to meet me in order for me to report about you? I just asked that question, like, where is that in the blog rules that I have to know you to report about you? And there was another one. You said Kenya wrote it. She probably did. She also, hold on, it's another one. She also wrote this in her comment section. Shout out to my squad, that I was interested, because I'm like, girl, somebody says, Kenya, I personally don't believe the headlines. You're way too classy for that, for sure. And you're very responsible. Team Twirl for sure. And then she goes, there is some truth in the statements, but a lot of actual truth is missing. I believe intentionally to defame me and paint the picture that I'm somehow broke. I never personally guarantee anything. So there's that. Oh God, Kenya need to talk to her lawyer, because whether she personally guaranteed it or not, her why is she fighting so hard? If she could just stay there without paying rent for this long, like at the end of the day, you're gonna get put out. Like, I know there are attorneys out there, there are other people who've been tagging me and stuff who keep saying, oh, that's okay. Kenya is not gonna owe the money. Kenya this, but you cannot just sit in a place and not pay. It don't matter if it's your corporation or not. And the fact that Kenya administratively dissolved her Kenya More Vision Media is further proof that they're gonna go after Kenya, possibly. Like, again, I'm not a lawyer, but it would seem that if you are a sole member LLC, they will go after the sole member. Your damn LLC is not even active in order to provide those same protections. Oh, child, what is y'all talking about in this chat? You say I covered the divorce here on YouTube. I just covered the divorce because y'all was reporting it. I still don't believe that Kenya was ever legally married. Where's the divorce documents? Have you seen them? Have you seen them? Let me know. I don't understand. I'm sure that's Kenya in the chat. She tried to dissolve, trying to elude. That could be possible. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that Kenya is mean, nasty, miserable, saying all kind of things, talking about what else she said. She tried to tell people where I hang out at. Hold on, let me show you this. Hold on, what number is that? I don't know if it's at the beginning or the end, child. I'm just playing it. So y'all can be patient. Let's see.
Look at yourself and why you're at the comment sections talking about my business, which you don't know anything about. You're in parking lots, you're making fake appointments, you're leaving fake reviews on Google for someone else's business. Like, really look at yourself and ask yourself, why am I obsessed? Why am I happy to see someone else perceived breakdown, whatever you want to call it? What else do you want to call it, guys?
Going through life.
Like, what do you like? You know, I'm over here minding my Black-owned business, but you over here minding mine. Like, you have to support one another.
My Black-owned business is minding your business. My Black-owned business is mine. Like, what is my business? I've been in business for 20 years. What is my business? And yes, what is her business? And I'll get there in a second. Hold on.
You have always seen me at Kandi's events. You have always seen me. I've been at Nene's plays on Broadway. I have showed up to everyone's thing without being paid. Yeah. When cameras weren't rolling, I have been there. I have been supportive. I have been that girl that they can call at 3:00 in the morning in a panic and they need to be talked, off of a ledge. So yeah, don't put that on me. Whatever you think I've done on TV or whatever you think I'm wrong with, I've always had accountability. I've always apologized for things and I've always tried to do better. So do better. That's all I can say. Find out what's broken inside of you, why you're so happy to watch someone else that you think is having a downturn or losing money, especially someone that is a single mother that is just trying to feed their child. Ask yourself, why are you so happy when it's a person you never met your entire life? Why? I've given money to countless charities, Detroit Public Schools, $20,000, like Baby Quest, $20,000. Like, literally, I am philanthropic. I support other people. Whatever you see on TV, whatever you want to judge me for, people do make mistakes, but you can't be defined by one mistake.
There she is, soliciting empathy.
You can't be defined by something you did 20 to 15 years ago. As long as that behavior has changed, you can't judge people in that light. You have to change your perception of them. But anyway, that's
So the also, let me just go here really quickly. During her speech about the her business venture, when she was talking about the salon, she was saying that the court case was closed and it's not. So that was very interesting as well. 3221. And in the chat, I was trying to tell her, like, Kenya, perhaps you need to talk to your lawyer because a lot of the things that you're saying is inaccurate. Hold on, 3221. Where I
to and stay in my salon. I said, okay, I'm going to postpone the event and I'm going to do it at another time, which I did.
Oh, the landlord stopped her from having one of those thrift sales at her salon because that was violating the terms of the lease and the fact that she hadn't paid any rent or utilities in over a year. You can't be having events over here where you are promoting it on social media and drawing perhaps thousands of people and disrupting the other paying tenants. I understand what the landlord meant about that, but Kenya claims that the landlord was harassing her for stopping her from having it.
I owe you 80. Why can't we just say, you know what? It offsets one another. Your 80 offsets my 80, and you guys can just continue to do business and continue paying the rent that you owe month to month, like our agreement. But that didn't happen, right? And the reason why it didn't happen is because the landlord, from the moment that, she started following my Instagram and all of this stuff was happening with the salon, the landlord actually has been antagonizing to me. She has not let me promote. And when I say she, is the landlord's representative. It's a huge company that owns this apartment building that I have a storefront. But she has stopped me from promoting. The first time that I wanted to promote my huge sale and people to buy, she stopped me from doing that. She was going to try to file an injunction and basically saying that it was going to cause too much commotion where I am with the tenants that are here. That it was going to be a traffic jam, and
Now that's
going to be
interesting that it would cause complaints with the tenants, because y'all heard earlier, if you just getting here, you need to rewind, that the tenant next door told me that that Kenya is closed and because she did not pay. And so a lot of tenants may have moved in to that spot thinking that Kenya's hair spot was going to be a draw. But apparently, that was a moot point. It wasn't a selling point. And now they looking at it as this hair spot is always closed. It's not generating any traffic, any foot traffic to the remaining tenants that are here providing similar services, nails and skin and all kind of things. So Kenya, I'm with the landlord. You're not delivering what was promised in this lease.
all these people trying to get in, and it was going to be too disruptive. So she basically was threatening me to, to file all this stuff in court to prevent me from promoting inside my own salon that I have been paying for. So I'm like, okay, well, because I really at the time wanted to stay and stay in my salon, I said, okay, I'm going to postpone the event and I'm going to do it at another.
She's telling on herself. She said she really at the time wanted to stay in the salon. Now she getting ready to go.
Time, which I did. So where we are now, as of last week, the court closed the case.
The court did not close the case. Okay. Well, she's playing semantics. The court did close the case because Kenya missed the deadline to pay. The deadline to pay was February 19th. She was supposed to pay the first installment in a 2 installment payment to the landlord into the registry of the court. However, she did not meet that deadline and she did not pay. And so the judge in that original order said that if she did not pay the first payment, the landlord can proceed with eviction and that she would not be able to proceed with her counterclaim. So basically her missing that payment shut down both her lawsuit and his lawsuit. And the judge was like, okay, I'm closing it. But before it was, the landlord wanted it reopened so that the judge can sign the writ, because they wanted a paper trail, because they didn't want no ifs, ands, or buts. Okay. So the landlord actually filed to reopen the case because Kenya missed the payment according to the order. The order closed the damn case. And they wanted to get the writ, and that's what happened. We talked about this already. So I don't understand why Kenya isn't knowledgeable about this. I was saying in the chat that she needed to talk to her attorney, because a lot of what she was saying wasn't true.
I'm sorry. You want me to repeat that? The clerk at the courthouse closed the case. So as of right now, the case is closed. So that's all. That's where we are. So what else is going on?
Somebody said, any last words for Brit Eady?
Any last words?
Okay, there's that. I'm through with Kenya. Y'all let me know what you think of Kenya and her delusions. She also said something about she knew I was outside. She heard my muffler, honey. And I said at the beginning of this live, my Porsche Taycan don't have no muffler. It don't even make no noise. And my Jeep don't make no noise either. So I don't know whose muffler you heard. What you didn't hear, you heard, but it clearly wasn't mine. Okay. I don't drive raggedy cars. Okay. I don't live in raggedy places. And clearly you know that, because Nobu allows Porsche to park for free in the front. And you know that I always go to Nobu. Okay. Kenya even said it something about meet me at Nobu. She was trying to throw out that shade because everybody know I be up at the Nobu, honey. But anyway, I'm digressing. I even said in the chat that Kenya, meet me at the Nobu. I not at the Nobu. Meet me at Nobu. I even buy you some sushi because I know you haven't got your check yet. Now, speaking of Kenya not getting her check yet, shout out to this blogger that I encountered online. She tagged me in her post on Instagram, where Kenya apparently has a 9 to 5 now, y'all. Kenya has a 9 to 5. She briefed by L. Shout out to Briefed by L. She actually pulled the documents. Okay, shout out to these bloggers. They are learning to blog, and I live for it. She actually pulled the documents that showed that Kenya has a new job, a new association with Charette Cosmetics. Kenya has been promoting Charette Cosmetics over on her page. Just the other day, Kenya promoted that Charette Cosmetics were hiring. And so here's what L found out, honey. And I'm not mad at it. If you need a job, you need a job, child. If you need a job, you need a job. Now, L says that Kenya Moore is working at Charette Cosmetics in Atlanta, and 5 people had quit since she started, honey. And it's too expensive for these types of games. Hold on, look. And she's not just saying this. She actually has receipts. Now, Kenya was in the comment section saying, that it's not true. But I'm in my Instagram, and so I can't see it, but I have a screenshot of Kenya saying that it's not true. But hold on, listen.
The question of the day is, are we getting ready to see a Kenya Moore Charette Cosmetics collab? Because baby, they're working together. Word on the curb in Atlanta is Kenya Moore done got her a new job over at Charette Cosmetics. However, it seems like everything is not going with the wind fabulous, because since she started, 5 employees have quit. Let's chat. Oh, remember I told y'all earlier today that Kenya Moore said that the reports about her being behind on rent were...
Yeah, I know the drill. Copyright disclaimer on Section 107 of the Copyright Act. The allowance is made for fair use. Fair use. Y'all go follow Briefed by L.
False. And that the landlord contractually owed her $80,000. And since he wasn't giving it to her, she decided to withhold rent, right? Well, in response to that, I got a DM. Oh, the message said that Kenya Moore had been seen working over at Charette Cosmetics in Atlanta. She had even been holding interviews for new employees. Getting the messages like, okay, and then the person is like, but wait, there's more. And then they send me this. So in January of this year, Charette Cosmetics had to file its annual registration, right? Except this January, they amended the annual registration. And you might be thinking to yourself, okay, well, what did they amend? They done added Kenya Moore as a owner of Charette Cosmetics Atlanta. Now, you know me, I am a journalist first. I did my...
Well, I didn't see her as an owner, friend, but it is what it. I did see her as a member. They added Kenya as a member of the LLC. So I don't know if they're giving her stock in the company or how is that working, but her name is definitely on the Georgia Secretary of State.
Due diligence. Baby, after I got up off of Georgia State Secretary website, I called Charette Cosmetics not once, not twice, but 3 different times, right? Now, when I spoke to them folks, I said, listen, the people are telling me that you were in a deal with Kenya Moore, and since Kenya Moore has been working with you, 5 employees have quit. We want to know what's going on. Bitch, they left me on hold. And then I would hang up and I would call back. And then finally, they told me this.
Depression. I haven't worn makeup since visiting. These are just a few of our many glowing testimonials left by our glowing clients. Take a look.
Birdie, sorry about that. Thank you so much for your patience.
Yes, not a problem.
Okay, so I wasn't able to get a hold of anybody at the Atlanta location, but I'll pass along your information and I'll have them give you a call back once they're available.
So I don't know if it's a collab. I don't know if we're working on a new show, but I do know that it is real expensive outside Kenya and people really do have real bills to pay. So you better be down there at Charette Cosmetics in Atlanta being nice to them people because people need their jobs. Okay.
So, yeah, I actually, reached out to this blogger. She reached out to me and we've been chit chatting and she has the receipts. She also did a part 2 of her, her situation. What'd she say? Hold on. Oh, that was about her. Oh, here's the part 2. Hold on.
Kenya is going live at 5 p.m. Eastern over on YouTube to address the Kenya Moore hair spa rent allegations, new projects, and her relationships. Right now, before she does that, I just want to say, Miss USA, this story's false. It gave a lot of things. And
see, she said in the comments that the story was false. Kenya did.
Never gave that, babes. Let's chat. Actually, my exact words were they're working together. And again, who put somebody's name down on their paperwork as a co-owner if they're not, in fact, working together? Again, show me where it's false. In Friday's story, I posed the question, are we getting ready to see a Charette Cosmetics Atlanta and Kenya Moore collab? That question came about because according to a tip placed in my inbox and then confirmed by the Georgia State Secretary website, Charette Cosmetics amended their filing and added Kenya Moore's name to the paperwork as a co-owner. That, again, is 100% true. Struggling to find the false in the story. Now, according to, again, the anonymous tip, I was told that at least 5 employees have left Charette Cosmetics since Kenya Moore came on board. I was also told that Kenya Moore was seen conducting interviews. I can't confirm that, but I can confirm that she was promoting that Charette Cosmetics was hiring in her stories. Was she paid to do that, or is this now part of her job? That is the part we don't.
She was promoting that they were hiring in the story. They hired a social media account and something else. So she did promote that in her stories.
No, however, again, I don't see the false. It's also important to note that in this live happening at 5 p.m., Kenya wants to talk about a recent run-in with Brit Eady. According to Brit Eady, there was no recent run-in, so maybe that part of the story might be false. Again, however, my reporting, not false. If you're
so her reporting was not false, honey. Kenya, they got these other bloggers is on your neck. It ain't got nothing to do with me, but they said that Kenya has a real job at Charette Cosmetics, and Charette Cosmetics is known for, they the ones who be pumping up Kenya and colorist Claudia's lips. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up. And then we got one more story before I go. So Charette Cosmetics. Let me see. Kenya Moore on Charette Cosmetics. Where is Kenya Moore? Hold on. I'm scrolling on their page, y'all. I am scrolling on their page because they do They do lip injections, they do facials, they do Botox, they do all of the things that all of the Kenya Moores of the world need and require. And so for all of you who say that Kenya's face looks a little different, this might be why, because she been getting pumped with something. Hold on, let me find the exact post. Wait a minute. Let me take this down so I can get it. I don't want to run into no naked people. Kenya Moore. Now, here it is. Oh no, I can't find it. I cannot find it. Anyway, there was a post from them, and oh, here's one. Hold on. Let me see. I'm just running my mouth like I ain't got nothing to do. I don't. Here is one of them. Kenya has done a lot of sponsored posts for them, which is interesting. So that's one.
My second Melanex Peel at Star. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I am back for my second one because the first one, honey, it was everything.
Turn off the music. There go Kenya, honey. And you see, I don't know what work she doing, but she doing something to her face, child. And there's that. Okay, shout out to Star and the Charette Cosmetics, because Star was even under L's post saying, child, I need your card because y'all know the tea. So I don't understand why Kenya was denying it when she is definitely associated with Charette Cosmetics. Moving on. Anybody want to call in? I also had Junkie Dineva on the agenda. I don't know if I want to talk about him. My energy, it kind of okay. I'll talk about him a little bit, but I add him to the next agenda because I really want to deep dive into a lot of the stuff that he said about Tiffany Richardson. I don't know if y'all have seen it or not. Junkie Dineva went on his platform and basically dragged America's Next Top Model contestant Tiffany Richardson after she came for him on her social media. And she only came for him on her social media after he shared a story about their past in high school. Now, the crazy thing is Junkie Dineva is the same person who tells his fans and followers that me talking about, him being evicted, it's been 8 years, it's been too long, but he can sit on his platform and talk about something that happened nearly 20 or 30 years ago. Okay, with Tiffany. Now he went to his platform and basically said that she had gotten to a fight or something, and he was laughing about it. Said somebody had a hammer, and I don't know the actual specifics, but he claimed he was there and her grandmama had to come and drag her into the car. Well, apparently that triggered Tiffany, and Tiffany went on her page and said, "You spending your last days on earth dragging me, aren't you fighting cancer?" And so then that triggered him, and he went to his platform and then started dragging her and her deceased son. Now, it's crazy because Tiffany's son actually passed away from a robbery attempt on a GameStop, where the actual manager of the GameStop claimed to have fired a warning shot into the air and end up shooting Tiffany's son in the back and head and unaliving him. Okay. And so I don't know if the actual clerk or manager ever served time or not, but it was an very unfortunate situation because the son was apparently at the GameStop trying to steal some Pokemon cards. It's just really crazy. So Junkie used that against her in his read, which was really a lengthy read, to say the least. He talked about her being ugly, stank, smelly, being on drugs back in the day. He talked about all of the things that all of the people who watched America's Next Top Model were dragging Tyra for, because if you recall, remember her and Tyra were arguing, and Tyra had said something about, I ought to send you home to sleep on your dirty mattress with your son or something. So there's a lot that goes along with this that I really want to deep dive into, but that's the short version of it. But earlier I almost shed a tear when I was talking about Kenya and how she targets Black women, and in particular me, for doing literally my job. And so, like with Junkie Dineva, it's the same thing. It's almost like, because y'all don't like a person, or because y'all don't find a person physically attractive, or because of whatever reason, y'all feel like it's okay for people to go to the pits of hell and drag them and drag their deceased children, or talk about their bodies, or talk about their skin, and do all of these things, and it's okay, and people sit around and laugh and joke about it and say, oh, well, she did this, so he did that. But he has a pattern of doing this to Black women, and he does it often. Okay, he did it to Tamar, he did it to me, he did it to Tasha K when he said he wanted to slap her. He did it, like, he does it to so many women. Hell, I think he did it to Lil Kim. He was talking about Lil Kim's body the other day. Like, it's like, why is it that Black women can be open to so much scrutiny from this butt ugly ass gay man crackhead? Okay, but as soon as someone says something about him, oh, they're homophobic. Oh, please, touch him with kid gloves. He has cancer. Oh, he might be pooping on himself and peeing on himself because he can't control his bowels or his piss. But oh, you should have some empathy for him because he has cancer. He don't have no empathy for nobody else. None at all. So yeah, the Black women defending it is crazy. It's crazy, and it kind of bothers me because I see it, and it hurts my heart a little bit, because it's like, Black women know, like, us as a collective, personally how it is that people look at you a certain way and people treat you a certain way based off of the shade of your skin, based off if you wearing braids or not, based off if your edges are nappy or not. Like, there are certain things that us as Black women go through that if you are not a Black woman, you would never know it. So for people who often say, oh, it doesn't matter that Black men are talking about your wigs, or oh, it doesn't matter that they're talking about your body, or this, that, and the third. Like, at the end of the day, we don't even have control over that. Like, whatever it is, it's like, your butt's too big, your titties this, your skin's too dark, your vagina smells. Like, it's all of these things that they pile on the Black women, and like, we're just supposed to grin and bear it. I don't understand. And he uses his entire platform to do it. Now, y'all say he's smart, he's intelligent, he's this or he that, but that man sat over there for 30, 45 minutes talking about that girl, talking about her being poor, talking about her lifestyle, talking about he's rich and she's not, talking about, and they both grew up in the same place. He's poor too. He's still poor in spirit. It doesn't matter how much money he got, he still spend the bulk of it on cocaine, snorting it up his nose. Like, he doesn't own anything, don't even own a house. So, and don't ask me how I know. I've told y'all a gazillion times. I'm very, very, very locked in real estate in Atlanta, and he doesn't own any. Okay. And so, they both went too low. I don't think they both went too low. I don't think they both went too low. I feel like he started it. It's his, he has a platform. He's a blogger. Same thing with Kenya. Like, I don't mind that Kenya does what she does. Like, I'm gonna call it out. But at the end of the day, I'm blogging about her. She right. I don't know her. She's right. I do, blog about housewives or whatever. She's right. She never asked me to blog about her. Okay. She didn't start talking about me first. I started talking about her first. It's the same thing with him and Tiffany Richardson. Tiffany didn't start talking about him first. He started talking about her first. And the one thing that a lot of people are missing, Junkie Dineva had a blog back in the day. He blogged about her back then, right after she got eliminated from the show. He put her naked pictures on his blog. So there is a history there. And it didn't start with Tiffany. Okay. So all the stuff that he's bringing up, the hurt that he's bringing up from high school, from 20, 30 years ago. Negro, you was 45. Like, what did you talk about something that happened when you was 15? Like, it's weird. And again, y'all say I can't talk about something that happened 8, 9 years ago. I can't talk about him destroying my rental property that I pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for. I can't talk about him shitting and pissing, leaving dog shit all over my house and stealing my washer and dryer and running out on 3 months rent. I can't talk about that. But this junkie crackhead can sit there and drag a black woman for something that happened 30 years ago in high school? Let me mind my black business. Anybody want to call in, let me know. Again, I didn't even want to pull up his commentary because it was dark, dirty, nasty. It really felt, again, a lot of what he says feels dark, dirty, and nasty. It's the energy behind it. It's the intent behind it. Like his entire intent when reading these women, when reading the Tamars, when reading the Tiffany's, is to humiliate them and also to send his entire platform over to humiliate them as well. So I'm never on board with that. I'm never on board with anybody weaponizing their platform to drag women. But yet women still go over there, women still championing him, women still pay him for, just to be in front of him. It's weird. It is weird. But I can't save everybody, but I can use my voice to uplift and let y'all know how I feel about it. Okay. What do y'all think in this chat? I know it's late, and I understand I've been running my mouth for a minute. But if anybody wants to hit the link, you can. If not, I will call it a day. It's 1:46 in the ATL. I've been talking since 11. Yeah, I've been talking since 11 o'clock. You said, I'm shocked. I didn't know Tiffany's son passed away. I'm still stuck on that. Yes, her son, who was an adult at the time, I think he was like 2021. He was involved in a situation at GameStop where he was grabbing Pokemon cards from over the counter, allegedly, and this is news, you could pull it up. And when he did it, he ran out the store, and the manager, who was a retired military person, was armed, and he shot the kid. He shot him. I mean, he's a kid, he was in his 20s, but he shot him. Okay. He didn't have to. He claimed he was firing a warning shot. And the manager actually got arrested for manslaughter. I'm not sure what happened, the disposition of the case. It all happened in, I think it was 2022. So, I mean, him using that against her in this battle of words that he started is wrong. And anybody, any woman, any person with a heart would agree with me. I just don't understand. And it's the same thing I was saying, like with the Kenya situation. Like, you got these, again, here, homophobia alert, ding, 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 homophobia alert. You got these gay men sitting in the background calling me a bulldog, talking about fish, calling me Gary Coleman, doing all the things, and then Kenya is piling on and agreeing with it. So it's the same thing with Junkie Dineva. He's one of those people who would be in the background doing those kind of things that the same gays that was over there with Kenya were doing. Messy gays. Not all gays are messy, but there are some. Okay. And the gays in the chat would agree with me. Okay. Well, hold on. I got somebody in the back. Hello, Star. How are you?
Yeah, Michelle, it's what's so crazy is like 1 minute, like you sit up and you talk about the dude that was the Dineva dude, but then I'm just shocked. Then you say he do this, he do that, but that's the same thing Tasha K did, and you was out hanging with her like a complete fool.
Well, the difference
So
being Tasha K apologized to me. Has Junkie ever apologized to me?
I never seen Tasha K apologize to you.
Oh, you
I
never
never
seen
seen
it?
it.
You want
When
me
did
to
she
show it to you?
apologize to you? Was
It's
it
on
on
the
the?
internet.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. Maybe
Oh.
she deleted the video like she
Oh
deleted
no, she
other
didn't
videos
delete it.
about you.
And she apologized.
She I don't believe it was a apology. But then
Just
like,
because you don't believe it don't mean it's not true.
okay, I'm just
Welcome
telling you
back,
what I
Dre.
believe
Missed
it.
you.
You don't have
We
to
missed you, Dre.
respond. You don't have to say a negative response. I was just saying
I
I
missed
don't
you,
believe it.
Dre. We missed you, Dre.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I miss you too, Michelle. Okay, so look, another thing I want to say is like when you was talking about Kenya, well, I really believe that you was really trying to get your hair done and stuff like that. But then you start talking about junkie, talking about it's dark. Do you think Kenya think what you doing is dark by making appointments, by going up to her
I made one
businesses?
appointment. No,
But
I don't. Why would it be
Michelle,
dark
you
if I'm
went up
trying
to
to
her
spend money?
businesses. She don't
Why
talk
would it
to.
be dark if I'm spending money on Kenya Moore's stuff? Why would that be
Oh,
dark
she
if
got a
I'm
book
promoting
out.
her products?
Is that a book?
That's Kenya Moore's book. Yeah. I
Oh,
bought 3 of them, by the way. Hold on. I bought 3 of them because I'm gonna give them away.
oh wow! So you really do support. That's like okay. Well,
I support everybody. I got You remember I got Candy's movie up there. I got Phaedra's book, Nini's book. I got Portia's book.
so
What
you
did you
really
saying?
went. So you really went and bought Kenya. You bought 3 books of Kenya. You probably the only person that bought books.
That's my point. Where's Team Twirl? And why am I being, crucified for supporting Kenya?
I got that was nice
I
of you
put
though.
money in her pocket.
Right, that was nice. Yeah, that's one thing you would do. You would get some money in some niggas in some people pockets. But okay, that was nice of you though, Michelle. I had to give you props when props is due. That was I appreciate that from Kenya. Kenya's seeing her mama this weekend.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's seen her mama this weekend. But I mean, I can't. You just mess up the whole commentary because I can't. I have nothing else to say. You went out and you purchased books for it.
Well,
That's
Kenya ain't got nothing to say to me either. That's the point. Why was she over there calling me names and calling me a bullfrog and
she
calling
called
me
you a
Garrett
bullfrog.
Coleman? Yeah, she called me Garrett Coleman. She called me a bullfrog. She
When did
said,
she call you this?
"I'll go to her live, child. It's on her live." And I was in the chat, and everybody in the chat was trying to read me because I was like, not the people tagging me talking about she talking about you, she talking about you. So I came over there in my name. I wasn't hiding. I was hoping she would block me, but she didn't. So I kept talking.
Oh, I thought she already had you blocked though.
And not on YouTube.
Oh, you was in her YouTube live?
Yeah.
You don't have a video of it?
It's on her YouTube page. I just got to, where have you been? We've been on for 3 hours. I just got through talking about it.
Well, Michelle, I was half asleep. But that was nice of you though for buying her book though. Like I can't say nothing bad because that was like how much did the book cost?
They were but like $6 plus shipping.
$6.
Yeah. They they probably out of production, but I bought the last 3. I would have bought all of them, but they only had 3.
How are you going to give them away? Like
I'm gonna give them on Patreon. You know how we do game night and stuff. Yeah.
Michelle, I don't think your people won't see more book, but I get what you're saying though. Can you
Well,
send
I
me
will
one?
give them the option. I
What
always
is
give
the books
options. It'll
about?
be like a Kenya Moore book or an ATLien hoodie.
Michelle, what is the
So yeah.
books about?
It's about game and how to get it. It's talking about dating and all kind of stuff.
Dating.
Yes. Does she even remember she wrote this book?
That's like a Kansas G want to talk about dating but never been married.
Right. She talking about AIDS and all kind of stuff.
AIDS? How did that come up?
She said, if you refuse to pay attention to your partner's signs during sex and go for broke with your patented moves and you think turns every single woman on, then there is absolutely no hope for you. I guess she wrote this for men. That's weird. What women really want. She wrote this for men.
Okay, you can send me one then, Michelle. You can give out 2 and send me one.
You'll have to be in game night.
Michelle, you can send me a book. I never got a hoodie. I never got nothing from you. You can send
Well,
me
you
a
haven't
book.
even been here for months. Why would I just willy-nilly send
Listen,
you
I
a
have
book?
been here. I've been in the bushes.
Send me a cash app.
You can send me a book. You have never gave me anything.
Send me a cash app. You have never sent me a cash
people
app.
concert tickets to plays to comedy shows. You never
I
gave me
have.
nothing.
Oh.
You can send me a book. My birthday coming up in 2 weeks. You can send
Okay.
me a
All
book.
right, Dre. All right.
I
Anything else
will
you want to
be I
say?
will be sending you my address on
Anything else you want to say? We have people waiting in the back.
No, I want to stay up. I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, okay. Well, be quiet. Hold on. See, how you doing, friend? Unmute yourself.
Hey, Michelle, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I just want to. I really do want you to charge him for that book because I just listened to you have to verify and provide receipts for every word that just came out of your mouth. And so, like, he needs to pay for that book. But on the
Okay.
Funky Dineva tip, whatever happened to him getting back to Mendices?
You tell me. I meant to bring that up. I totally forgot. Like, yeah, so
Because here
Mendices
we
clapped
are
back.
with another
Mendices said
woman.
he wanted to see him in these streets, didn't he?
Right. And here we are dragging another woman, and he had nothing for Mendices. So, like,
Cricket.
it's just, and it's been what, maybe a good 45 days on that.
At least 2
So,
months. Yeah.
and so I just want to see him get back on that with another man. And like, when it comes to, that was very low. When he started to, he kind of gave a disclaimer from the beginning that he was going to attack her son. And I knew then, because he said something like, I don't care about you or your son. When he was reaching for the son and when the son kept coming up, like, I knew then that this was going to be a very low blow and a very low dig. And it was coming from a very spiteful place. I believe because she is attached to his like childhood or, his public school days. I don't
his
know if
his
that's
his
why.
his very very small beginnings, like I understand he grew up in the projects. He would have you believe his mama was a lawyer and his daddy was a doctor like the Huxtables, but he didn't have no money, child. He grew up in what is it, Miami Gardens or somewhere. But yeah.
And it was a very vicious attack. I feel so sorry for the girl. I just don't understand why we have like all of this energy. Like it's not just like his point of view or him giving a perspective on it. It's this energy that comes from is very like it's very hateful. It is. It's not like he's just reporting the news or celebrity gossip. Like it's
I
very
agree.
hateful. And you would think that someone who has like things like battling cancer going on in their life, you would think that they would, start to kind of change their tone a little bit when it comes to
Oh
other
no,
people.
child. He has mocked people who were diagnosed with cancer before. Like I think I told y'all in one of my little short videos, that's the reason why I don't have empathy for him and his cancer diagnosis, because we had a mutual friend who had breast cancer. She since passed away, but I recall going to visit her at the hospital. She used to be in the hospital off and on all the time, and he telling me, she ain't dead yet, and he was
Oh my
laughing and cackling
gosh.
like he does, and I was just like stunned. And so after that, again, our friendship was already going downhill, but I just, saw him as a different person. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's done so much dirt and so much and had so much vitriol for women, and just the things he's done has been so negative that it's like, wow. As much
Yeah.
as he wants to change the perception of himself, he will always be that nasty, dirty crackhead in my eyes, because that's what he presents all the time. Like he can try to act like he's highfalutin, he's got all this, he's got the money, he's got the accolades, he's got whatever. But at the end of the day, if he's not right in his soul and his spirit, you not right. You know?
Yeah. I'll tell you, it was easier to tolerate him in the wig. It's like when he took the wig off, it's like he just became very vicious, and I don't know, maybe he feel like he needs to do that because that he don't have the
That's
performance
him.
of the
I know him
wig.
personally. Or I knew him personally. That's him. Trust me, that's him.
I'm
But
just
that's all. I
curious,
just
sir.
wanted to say
I'm
that I
just curious,
noticed.
sir.
I'm
How
not
do you
concerned about
be
your
when you
curiosity.
take your
Thank you,
wig
Michelle. You
off?
have a good evening.
Do you be vicious too?
Thank you, C. I
You're
appreciate you,
welcome.
friend. Dre, why you always running people off? You good, C?
I was talking to my neighbor.
Oh, okay. Hey, Vanessa, how you doing?
Hey, Michelle, I'm doing good. Well, listen, this was heavy, but I just wanted to call in to encourage you as a Black woman doing what you're doing. I really think that it's time for you to take it to the next level because you mention it a lot and it's so true. Like TMZ, nobody says anything to them when they're reporting the news, right? But a black woman, she catches hell, and I think it's time for you. If they called me Fish and Gary Coleman, trust me, I'd make a logo out of that, put it on some t-shirts and have my street team going out. Just like TMZ has their street team going out, I would have my street team going out. That's the way you need to take your stuff. Michelle, you've been doing what you've been doing for a long time.
I have.
These people do not put the respect on your name that I feel like you should have. And I think it's time for you to grow. I think it's time for you to go to that next level.
You
This
think
is
it's time for me to
shady.
grow?
This is so shady. This
Like
is
I
so
said,
shady.
I appreciate that. I
shady.
appreciate that. I do.
I
But
do.
here's the thing.
I think she
I
should
just
have a
like
street
I feel
team.
like you see me as lower than what I see myself.
No, I see
If
you
you
as
think it's time for me to grow, I feel
yes,
like
I do.
I
I
have
do. Because I
exceeded
see
all
you,
expectations. I am a black girl that came from Memphis, Tennessee, and moved to
no, I
Atlanta
see
and
you
started
like
my own
I see
business and
you
blogged
like
for
the
10 years and
TMZ.
had a very successful website. And here I am at the
Yep.
age that I am. I really don't have to work every day, and I come on YouTube just to talk
Yep.
shit. So I feel like I'm amazing.
You are amazing. Don't take it that way. I don't mean it shady. I'm sorry if it's
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
just
Okay.
saying
Okay. Okay.
I see that I think you should just get to that next level. I see you having a
What's the
street
next
team,
level?
having a street team out there like TMZ does. You don't see Harvey Levin out there running around. He's got a team out there getting the dirt, and you get all of the good dirt. I'm complimenting you. There's no way I would get on this thing and
Who
say
said I
anything.
don't have a team out there? People bring me dirt every day.
Well, if they're gonna accuse you like Kenya did of you being at the salon next
And
door,
I went. And
you,
I went
you
and I
know,
got my
you
nails
have the
done. You
right,
didn't see
Michelle,
it
can you
earlier.
just listen to her? She give you good
and you
advice.
and your nails look beautiful, but you gotta catch what I'm saying. Listen, you I'm sure Harvey goes out around LA. I live in LA. He goes out about places, but he's not doing that. He has his team doing it. I just think that you definitely need to I didn't know you had a team out there on the streets.
No, but
There's a
me and
lot
Jazzy
about me you
Bell,
don't know.
me and Jazzy Bell is unemployed, so we're able to start tomorrow morning at 8:00.
It's a lot about me you don't know. It's a lot about me that I
Okay.
don't say, but people in Atlanta know. The people
Okay.
who
But
know who
listen,
need to know.
I don't like that they treat you like you don't have a right to report just like anybody else does. That's what I don't like. I
No,
do
I
feel
agree with
like
that.
they're beating you up on that. And that's why I
But I
did
eh,
use
but I
the
take listen, wait. I take it somewhat as a compliment because despite what y'all may say,
Mhm.
I see them as watching me. I see them as knowing my impact, and I see them
Right.
as seeing, even if people don't give me credit, people know where the story originated. So they're not getting mad at the bloggers who are blogging about the divorce or the eviction and all of that. They're getting mad at me because they know that I'm the one who put it out there, and I'm fine with it.
And you get the tea. That's why they after you. I don't think it has anything to do with you being a black woman or whatever you say they perceive for your looks and all. I don't think that at all. I think they're scared of you because you get the real tea and you doing the real work and it's effective. That's why they're attacking you. That's
Okay.
what I don't think you understand.
Michelle, this might be the mature caller you ever had.
No, because you know
No,
what?
I
Really,
appreciate it, Vanessa. I
love
do. I really do.
I love Michelle. So I'm a Michelle. Look, I'm not a fan of anybody. I like to look at. I love black men and women that are doing business. Okay, even Kenya. I feel like Kenya has a lot of work to do in her personal. Like, what I'm glad. Like Dre mentioned that she went to go see her mom. I think that healing needs to take place with her.
Like if
Seriously.
y'all go and watch Kenya Moore's live stream, go over there, get her a click and view. If y'all look at the live chat, you will literally see me in the live chat offering her advice.
Yeah,
I
but
was
you
in the
don't have
live
to
chat
explain
worried.
anything. You don't, because you, again, you see what you do, you put yourself in that position, and that's why they treat you like that. You have to think above, because you are.
No,
You
I
don't
wanted them
have
to
to
see me in the
explain.
chat.
You should never explain why you did this and this. You are a blogger. That's what you do.
Oh,
But
Michelle,
I'm
I like this
explaining
lady.
because
I
we're
might have
here.
to call her
I'm
for some
I'm
real
doing
advice.
commentary.
No, listen, you should not. It's like you flip-flop. You go from the great blogger that you are, and then you get personal because they're personally attacking you. They're
Right.
treating you like an individual instead of an entity. And
Woof.
that's the mistake I think you're making. You flip-flop between, because you're human.
But I am. The crazy thing is this
They don't
entire
have
20
a right
years.
to treat you like an individual.
But I
They
can't
should be
I can't
treating
tell
you
people how to treat me. I can only
But
walk in my
but you
glory.
could
You know
show
what I
them.
mean? Like, it's not my
But you
responsibility
know why
to
they're
tell
doing that to
people.
you, Michelle? Because you treat yourself like you're treating yourself as an individual. You have to treat yourself more like an entity. And they are going to now learn to respect the ATLien entity. That's why they don't do that to Harvey Levin, because they look at him as
Harvey
TMZ.
Levin is a white man. We can't be
Well,
compared.
yeah,
We
I
can't.
mean, okay, I'm gonna give you that, girl. I can't even argue with you on that, because
He
I
We
actually
can't
know
even
Jewish,
be
but
he
compared.
okay.
definitely, and he's a white
Compare
man.
me with another woman. Like,
Okay, all right.
even
No,
if you
yeah,
said
look,
Tasha
fair,
K got a
fair
team,
enough.
and I give her
No,
props because she
fair
built
enough.
her stuff.
Fair
She's a
enough.
black woman.
No,
Like
Claudia
I'll take
Jordan.
that. I'll take that, Michelle. But
Claudia
I
Jordan
just
not black.
no, not next caller. Whoever said that, you wait.
No,
I'm
I
not
said
finished.
Claudia Jordan.
No, I said I looked at the comments. Somebody's like, next to no, not next caller. I'm not done. I want Michelle, the whole conversation, what I called in and just say, Michelle, take yourself to that more like you are a brand, and I think you have to stand more on your brand than just Michelle the individual, because that, to me, that's how they're treating you. Like, you don't have a right to talk about me. You don't even know me. You don't have to know them, because you are an entity. This is your business to do what you're doing. And I think that has to be pounded in more for them to respect it that way. That's all I'm saying. But it is extra hard because you are a black woman. I can't even deny that, sis. But I love you.
Well, I appreciate your input. I
Wait,
take it
can I say something
I
before you go,
understand.
Michelle?
Yeah. Oh, yes, Dre.
You never know what people is going through, and your comment tonight just somebody needed to hear that. I'm talking about me, myself.
No.
You're a blessing from God.
Oh my God. Trey, that is so sweet.
That is
You just never know what people is going through. Like, if they trying to start a business, and just your voice, the advice you just gave Michelle. You not only gave it to Michelle, but you gave it to others too.
Oh my God, Trey, you got an anointing on you, sir. I don't know if anybody ever told you that.
Yeah, they have.
Dude, we look
Thank
at
you,
you
though.
like the funny guy and all that, but you got an anointing on you, brother. Big
Appreciate it. You do too.
Thank
You just gave me some good
you
advice.
recognize that, because I don't get into that, but you guys don't know who I am. And I'm not gonna divulge too much, but I'm gonna just say you spot on, brother. God bless you. And God, Michelle, I got love for you, baby. I really do. I think you are wonderful. You keep doing what you're doing. And I'm telling you again, it's time for you to take it to that next level. Okay? Grow. That's how you get them back, with your growth. Don't come down to their level. You should be arguing.
No, I get them back. No. Well, I don't want to.
Come on.
I get them back with them knowing that I have a soft life and I can do what I want to do. I wake up.
No,
and
that's
do whatever.
personal.
And if
Here
I
we
want to
go
report,
again. There you
I
go.
report. If I don't, I don't. I don't like the work. I don't.
But
I have worked
no,
for 20
I don't
years.
either. Listen, I help businesses for a living. Okay, I'm gonna just put it to you that way. And when I see things, I'm telling you. Okay, so once again, you're taking it back to being personal. You go, I want them to see I have a soft life. That's fine. You could have your soft life, but Michelle ATLien, the entity, needs to come out more. I'm seeing too much of you.
Like when she first started.
Yeah, come on. The
When
back
she
in the
first started.
day.
When she
Yes.
first started, she
Come
was
on, Dre. You
Michelle was
better
the
listen to him,
Michelle was she was
Michelle.
that it chick. I used to
Yes.
always look at Sandra
But
Rose.
I was everywhere then. What are you talking
Right.
about?
And you just do you go anywhere now?
Yes. Kenya called me out for being at Nobu every day.
Right, your personal you. Because that's how she sees you.
Right.
She
That's
sees you
But
as
personal.
that's fine.
Michelle
I mean,
LeBlanc,
she
you
could pull
know.
up at Nobu and the St. Regis and everywhere. Child. Anyway, I got some other calls. Thank you so
All
much,
right, though.
Vanessa, for your
Bye.
positive
God
energy.
bless
I
you,
appreciate
Dre. Love
You too.
you.
God bless you too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hold on, y'all. We got Nikki Smith in the building.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Can you
I
hear
can't
me?
hear you. No. Hello.
It might be you. I'm sorry.
Girl. Hello. Sweet tea.
Hey,
Hey.
how are you guys?
Fine. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I don't even really know what you're talking about too much. I just got on YouTube and saw that you were on, so I had to come say hello.
Oh, thank you for calling.
So
We've been talking about a lot.
okay, I kind of caught the last part of what the last caller was saying.
Okay.
And
Would you like
I mean, I do have a business too. I have a salon, so I understand having a business and just kind of being in your lane, and also it's okay too to sometimes just be comfortable where you're at and live in the moment.
Mm.
Because when you work so hard, a lot of people don't understand when you work for yourself and you are a one woman show
Mhm.
that it takes so much out of you.
Mhm.
And just to come on here every night as consistently as you do and to make the videos as consistently as you do and to do the research, and it takes your energy.
Mhm.
So we have to give you a little bit of grace in that aspect too, but at the same time just know that we believe in you and that we believe that you can be anything that you want to be, and you can grow your business and your brand as large as you want to do it, and you have the fan base that is here to support you.
Thank
So
you.
we just don't want you to be afraid to do anything else. But I also think that it's okay to be comfortable and to enjoy just the moment.
Okay.
So that's my 2 cents on that part. Now we can talk about whatever else you want to talk about, and I'm gonna see if I have an opinion.
Well, we talked about Kenya's live today. I don't know if you saw it. We talked about OLG shutting down, and we talked about Junkie Dineva targeting black women yet again.
So is this the last OLG? Because the first one had already shut down, right?
This is the one in Camp Creek. The
So
and
now they have
again,
no more businesses. They have dissolved all their restaurants.
I think so. I think she might still have the one at Phillips Arena, but somebody needs to let me know. I'm not really sure, but I think that's the last one. I think so. It's the last freestanding one. I know that for sure.
Mhm. Well, I mean, I guess that's the proper order of things. If you're trying to get out of a marriage, which is at the end of the day a contract, then it would make sense to dissolve the contracts that you have amongst each other, you know?
But Kandi was just doing her world tour telling us that everything between her and Todd is great. Like, why would now they all, she be doing all this little underhanded, sneaky stuff? Like, she didn't announce it. She didn't tell anybody. It's like people on TikTok just begin to notice that, the restaurant is closed. And so normally Kandi will tell you all her businesses. Why she not talking about any of that?
Well, honestly, I think that she was doing damage control. I think that she thinks she's doing damage control by saying that
Mm.
they're not really that far apart or they're not really disagreeing on that many things because the paperwork says different.
Yeah, it
The,
does. It
the
does.
paperwork says y'all both want, she want full custody, he want full custody, she want child support, he want child support. Y'all, the paperwork doesn't say that you guys are getting along or that you guys are not that y'all are even close to an agreement. And whether it's the lawyers that are lawyering or not, like that's what's going to go before the judge. So I don't know if that's
We'll
really the
see what
truth.
happens with Candace's divorce.
Yeah.
It's clear she is, liquidating assets, and that was one of the assets that was acquired during the course of their marriage, and I guess they get to split all of the proceeds or whatever. So we'll see what happens. Because
Well,
it's,
that's the
I mean,
thing though, is that Kandi asked in her initial divorce filings, she asked for all of the community, all of their debts to be split.
uh-huh.
In the prenup that Todd signed, when that attorney came to the room to get him to sign it, and she was spelling out some of the terms of the prenup, one of the things that he gave up was his right to equitable distribution of community property.
Mm.
So Candy's asking that he split the debts, but that doesn't mean she's willing to split the profits.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so that's one of the things that when Todd is asking about, or when he's threatening, even though he has not officially contested the prenup, because he's hoping that she will just give him something without him having to contest it.
Mm.
But if she doesn't, if she wants him to split debts but not split any of the profits that were made, then he's going to contest that bad boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sweet tea, thank you so much
Okay.
for
Thank you
calling.
guys. Thank y'all. Good night, everybody.
All right, good night. Hold on, we got a few more people back here. Hey, counselor.
Hey Michelle, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good, girl. I went to sleep. I'm so mad. I don't know what you've been talking about, but I did hear like the last couple calls, and I had to call. I had to call you. I
Okay.
just
What
want
you
you
got?
to know you're doing what you need to be doing. You know, if there's more, I don't like these levels and the next level. I'm
No,
so
and that's the point. Like, I don't live for anybody else's expectations, and I get it. Like, people want me to be something else. They want me to want to be Wendy Williams, or they want me to want to da 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 da. But that's not what I
right.
want. I'm doing exactly what I want to do.
Right. You know what? Why is it? What is you want to go to the next level? Go. Why is it a problem if someone you found your lane, you found your niche? You know, you may not. You to me, you don't strike me as someone that wants to be out there. You know, and on to the Harveys and I think you are right where you own Atlanta, bitch. So I mean, hey, do
Atlanta is my
your
city,
thing,
honey.
baby. You own it, and that's just the bottom line, and that's your area. That's where you need to be. It was
Mm.
something else.
It surely wasn't that because you made no sense.
Shut up, Dre. About King. Did you want to talk about Kenya? You want to touch on that? You want to talk about Jackie Dineva?
I didn't see the video. I
Oh,
missed it. I think she took it down. Is it still up?
yeah, it's still up.
Okay. Yeah, I have to check that out. But I don't know what she said. And I don't know what's going on with her. But I
But thanks for calling in, counselor. I
yeah,
appreciate you, friend.
yeah, yeah. Take care.
All right. Good night. I love y'all. I do, but I be trying to not get annoyed when y'all be calling in and be like, "Well, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what was good. I saw the link. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm here." Okay, well, thank you for calling, friend. Hey, C,
Hey
you
Michelle,
back?
I'm back. Yes.
Hey.
I just wanted to say that I also think that you're doing your thing, and I think most people get confused by the
Go ahead.
people that want to be seen and in front of the camera, and the people that are authentically there in that space. Because I recall Wendy Williams calling on Michelle ATLien Brown from her platform. You
Yes, she
know,
did.
and
Awful.
so I think that you're doing just fine, whatever it is that you want to do. I don't have a correction for you displaying or showcasing your value to a larger group of audience. I think the people that are meant to find you will find you because I think that you're consistently putting in the work. But I
Thank
also, the only other thing that I disagree with is Dre is definitely not anointed. That was cringe to hear that. And so, but I think that she needed to pacify him because he was a little hellion on her when she first started. I think she forgot that. But I just wanted to say also with Kenya Moore and her eviction situation, is it true that she won't be affected by this judgment?
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but I do know that her LLC has been administratively dissolved, which was one of the protections that she would have. People are saying that the landlord didn't guarantee da 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 da, and it's in More Vision Media. And my thing is, if all of that is true, why is she sitting there fighting? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she's not going to be held accountable for any of the money, what is she sitting there arguing about? So yes, I do think that Kenya will be held liable. I think that when they get their writ, they're gonna put her out. I also think that the writ also gives them the opportunity to get a judgment and to get a garnishment, because again, those are the steps when you evict somebody. You get the writ of eviction, you get them evicted, you get the judgment, you get the garnishment, and those things happen. So we won't know until the steps are done. But the judge has signed the writ of possession. Kenya said that the case was closed. It's not closed. It was reopened in order for the judge to sign the writ of possession. And again, if you go watch her live, I was literally in the comments saying, Kenya, maybe you need to talk to your lawyer. I at first I thought she was just doing it for show, like to take control of the narrative. But the more I saw her and heard her talk, the more I really honestly feel that Kenyon has no clue about what's going on. So, we'll see. Well, thank you, C, for calling in, friend. You on mute, friend. I can't hear you.
You see, Michelle, you see how the Lord worked, and I don't have to do nothing but say, Lord, get him.
Oh,
And he would
here
get
we
him
go.
on out of here. You see,
Hello, in the soul. Hi, how are you? Welcome.
Oh, hey, Michelle, what's going on? Could you hear me?
Hey. Yes, how
Yo,
you doing?
Michelle, I fucking love you. I don't mean to curse, but I fucking love you. I don't even watch it. I work in the industry. I'm an editor, I'm a freelancer, and I do a lot of stuff in the industry. And you have inspired me so much. I moved from New York to come live out here. And I flipped homes from you. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get into homes. I want to be rich like Michelle. I was a millionaire one time and I lost everything. And I love you. I love your energy. You're beautiful. I love Dre's energy. I love the whole show. Your show was so, I love the show. It's just you. It's the show is you. You don't have to go nowhere. You good. You are so good. Love the
I
show.
sure
But I
appreciate
sent you
you, friend.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was saying I appreciate it.
Yeah, I love you. You inspire me so much. I'll be coming up on Kenya Moore area because I live right around there. Places always closed. I was going to go in there and try to support too, but I don't get me. I have locks. I had a friend I was going to try to go in there. I said, I'll pay for you to go in there just one time. I was going to start shooting for you and everything. I said, this ain't my thing, man. I didn't come out here for Atlanta to do all this. But I was trying to get an appointment. It did not work. It just did not work. I tried several times and I said, this shit ain't working. I said, girl, go back to New York. You'll be good to go.
Well, if you watch the beginning of the live, you'll see that I went up there to get my nails done yesterday and I filmed it. I did a vlog for my members only and everything. And so the lady at the nail shop, the manager of the nail shop was actually giving me the tea and I wasn't even asking. I was just joking like, hey, I'm here. I'm in town. Can I get my hair done next door? Do you know anything about it? And when she asked me the name and I told her Kenya Moore hair spa, the first thing she said, oh, it's closed. Oh, they never open.
Facts.
So
It's
it's
facts.
like I didn't have to say anything. The people around there telling on her.
I'm telling you, I go past it every day. I live right up the block. It's empty all the time. I've seen it in there one time, filming a few times, but most times it's pretty much empty. And I kid you not. I told you I was trying to get her hair done, and nothing never worked. But I love the show. I don't want to hold it up. But I watch you all the time. You inspire me so much to be very successful. I look at you as being just beautiful. You're beautiful people, beautiful energy. You look well. You look well put together. You look like you smell great too, by the way. You really do.
I appreciate you, friend.
But you know what? Actually, I did a video for your intro for you. I did it like a year ago. You should check it out. I think you would love it. You could just use it. I just want you to use it. Nothing else out of it. Just if you get a chance, check it out.
Send it to me. Send it to me. A DM, whatever. I would love to see it.
Okay, don't forget, my name is Mona Lisa, in the show, that show. So I'm gonna try to send it to you again. Send it to you on this email or what? I don't know.
mbrown@atlien.com.
Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that, but I'm gonna try to send it to you sometime this week. But love you, love Nene, love you all. Keep doing what you're
Thank
doing,
you.
because I think that God has a great thing going for you, and I think that in time, I think that you're gonna do some great stuff. I do.
Thank you. I send you positive energy as well. Thanks. I
For
appreciate that.
sure. Peace.
Bye. Y'all so sweet tonight. It's late too. Hey, Tasha.
Hey, Michelle, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
All is well. All is well. Well, I want to start off by saying I was one of the ones that typed in, you become complacent, meant it in a good way, not a bad way. At the end of the
Oh no,
day, you started off with your blog, and that's what we know you from. And I think a lot of people, I can speak for myself, miss you blogging. And I
they
think
do.
that
I get it every
because,
day.
yeah, and because we know that you can do more, but I also hear you when you say you're burnt out and you don't want to do this and you've been offered to go on shows and you turned them down. So I totally get it, but we know that you can do more. So I think that's why a lot of people are
Yeah,
rooting you on the way
and
they
I
are.
certainly appreciate everybody pushing and wanting and desiring more. And look, I can give what I can give, and that's what I'm giving right now. Because when I say this plate is filled to capacity, okay, but I
Totally
do,
understand.
like life is life, and it is what it is, and we all have ebbs and flows and certain things that happen in our life, and I feel blessed to be able to have the opportunity to pull back because I could. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Everybody ain't able. Some people have to continue to grind like there's no tomorrow. I didn't have to, so I stopped. So I appreciate, everybody, still being here. I do.
Right. Um, Candy Burruss. I know she likes to control the narrative a lot. Um, but she was on the show and she was speaking on the closing of the OLG. And she was saying because, Aunt Bertha was just diagnosed with dementia, that was part of the reason. She didn't say that was the main reason why it closed down, but that was part of the reason. I can imagine that it has something to do with the divorce as well. But I think part of her closing that down was only because of, well, not only because, but part of Aunt Bertha's diagnosis.
Okay. Oh, that's good to know. I mean, I didn't know that. I mean, I did know that Bertha had been diagnosed, but I didn't know that that was the reason why. But it was shocking to me to see it close because I can recall Todd doing a post. I thought it was on his page, but I couldn't find it. It must have been like in his stories or something that he said that he was going to start paying more attention to the OLG in Camp Creek. And then, he started doing posts and stuff. So it was given that Todd was going to be responsible for promoting it more and getting more people in there or whatever. So when I saw it was closed, it was like, dang, it was just a few weeks that they was talking about, doing more at the store. So I don't know.
Right. I remember you doing a blog about that.
Mhm.
And I think, like I said, two things could be true at the same time, that she wanted to back away from it, but once all that stuff started happening with the divorce, that could be part of it too. So, like I said, I know she tried to control the narrative. Everybody have different reasons of why they're doing things. I'm not saying that that's the only reason, but that was part of it. Who else? Kenya Moore. I, and never mind. I don't even have no comment. Just never mind with Kenya Moore. It's too
Oh
much.
my God. Is she delusional or is she trying to play the games to like have her team twirl believe that it's something that is not? Because for me personally, I could not sleep comfortably knowing that I have things in a place that may potentially be put out tomorrow. Because the damn marshal ain't gonna tell you when they rolling up. The landlord might call the landlord and tell them, but unless the landlord likes you or whatever, the landlord ain't gonna tell her the marshal's gonna be here on the 3rd. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They not gonna do that. So
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to be comfortable over there and laughing and giggling and stuff, and knowing that whatever little stuff I got in the window, them wigs and them shoes or whatever, are gonna be on the curb, and then Channel 2 News gonna see it, and then who she gonna blame for it being public?
Right. But,
Them tenants over there, they own it.
that's why I said I was going to comment, but I'd rather not comment because basically this has been Kenya since we first met her. Like this is the type of stuff that she do, and all it's doing is just solidifying all the jokes that people roast her with. Like she really is kind of crazy, like something going on. So yeah, I could say a
It's
whole
like
lot more,
she
but
doesn't
I
have any
rather.
type of awareness of what's going on around her, you know, and it was amazing because like I said in the live, I was in the live saying, Kenya, like, no, that's not what happened. Like she was really sure that that's what happened. And I'm like, Kenya, you need to talk to your attorney. You weren't even in court that day to say what happened. You know what I'm saying? I was even there. So she was saying that the case had been dismissed. She had said that it was closed. She said all the things, but none of that is true. She was up here. I think she watching other people YouTube channel to get her news because she don't know what went on in court.
I'm of the belief that she knows what's going on, but she think that she has a loophole because the way she kept saying the case is closed, like, oh yeah, it was closed, so I can probably come back and say, hey, I have the money. I couldn't make it this day because I had this,
It
some
wasn't
type of excuse and go back. So I really believe she know what's going on, but working off
yeah,
of
but it
her.
wasn't closed. That's the point. Like
Right. Right. I was there when you did it, but I'm telling you how I feel she's
yeah,
thinking.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
she's thinking that she got a loophole somewhere and she can buy some more time. She knows she's gonna have to eventually leave, but the fact that let me play around because she says she's gonna be there Friday. So in her mind, she can play around with the courts.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. The last thing, because I know you're ready to get up off of here, is Junkie Dineva. I'm sorry. Junkie
Call her what you
Dineva.
want. Call her what you want.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like the way that he talked down on women. I don't. It's certain things that I just tune out. I only met him through you. Like I didn't start going to his channel until I saw him with you during those times. Some stuff I can tolerate, some stuff I can't. I don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Some of his topics be really good, so I try to tune in a little bit. But like I said, when it goes dark, I have to tune out. But he is very talented. And as far as that Tiffany situation, I still say he was wrong for dragging her and talking about her baby. But in the beginning, I think that she came from a hurt place and didn't really understand what he was saying because I don't think the story that he did about her was as salacious or really warranted what she
But
said.
I'm gonna tell you why it was. And you might not have heard the commentary that I made, but he actually, he used to have a written blog back in the day.
I
And when
didn't know
Tiffany
that
got
until you
eliminated,
said that. Yeah.
yeah, when Tiffany got eliminated from an America's Next Top Model, he was one of the people who put her naked pictures on his website and dragged her for her naked pictures on his website. Whatever, she was into at the time.
Right.
She was going through whatever. She had to go back home. She had to work. She had to figure out a way to make money or whatever. And I guess she was selling new images. I don't remember. But he put it on his website. He dragged her back then. I know she remember that shit. And so for him to go on his platform, like, yeah, I grew up with her and da 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 da. And one time she got to fight. Like, the thing is, you bringing up stuff from high school and you've done stuff since then to demean me and humiliate me, and now you on here telling this story like we cool or something. Yeah, I'm a clap back. So a lot of people don't know all the things that he have done to that woman. And then for her to say what she said, okay, yeah, she touched on the cancer diagnosis, but he put the cancer diagnosis out there knowing that
Right.
people were going to use that against him. So him using his platform to further humiliate and demean her, to me, was wrong. And
Yeah.
to attach her son to it. And people, I guess my problem is, as much as y'all say he's talented and all that, the people cheering him on for dragging her and dragging her. He didn't just drag her, he continued to drag her. He stuck the knife in and turned it. He kept going, kept going. Like he didn't stop. And then he talked about the son and the this and the that and the drug use and that her being ashy and stuff. And at some point, when I was watching it, I thought he was talking about himself. It kind of felt like it did. It felt like these are the reads that he would have for somebody who was reading him. Like if somebody was reading him, these are the reads that they would have. And he was like regurgitating them. It was like, yeah, that's you. You being ashy, you doing this, you don't own nothing. You know, like,
Yeah.
okay.
And he kind of did say that about himself as well. But I guess he feels now because he's got this new rental property and got his studio that he's doing something better than what she's doing. And like I said, I still say that whole thing was wrong. I had took a phone call and I had to be on my call at least 20 minutes. I came back on the line. He was still on it. So I just waited till the next day to
Yeah, I
read
saw
out what
something
I
on
wanted.
Instagram. It had like 5 different segments. Part 1, 2, 3, 4. I was like, I can't even watch all these. I watched like 2 of them, like, oh, this is enough for me. You
Oh,
know, dead son to this to that. This is plenty. Like 20 minutes. Are you kidding me? So
yeah. So I like I said, I totally agree. It's just certain things like he brought up that one topic about the
let me ask
autism.
you this. Let me ask you this. You seem to be you watch him too, right? So
Right.
how do you feel about him constantly telling me to get over something that happened 8, 9, 9.5,
Oh,
10, however
I
many
go
years
hard
ago?
in the
But
paint for you when he be talking about that type of stuff. Like you can't hit nobody and tell
wait,
them how hard to hit back.
right, but exactly. And then he brought up something from that girl in high school that was like 30 years ago. But he the main one that be getting his whole
Hmm.
platform to come over me over here to say, get over it. It was 8 years ago. Get over it. And I'm like, he's telling me to get over it because he know he was wrong. Of course he gonna say get over it.
Right.
Fuck him.
And he don't even try to he'll say little sneaky stuff, but he try his best not to come back because he know you have more of a retaliation for him. So I pay attention to it all, but like I said, when he get to the drama part, I try to tune
He
out.
know just like I know him. He know I'm a Leo, and as much as people think I'm a soft and demure cat, which I am, that I got the heavy artillery, and he knows it, and
Right.
I'm just nice enough to not have used it yet. You know what I mean?
You're
So
right.
I'm just not that kind. He is. You know,
Yeah.
like we both Leos, but he's a guy, he's different. He does all that. He goes to the gutter. He pulls
Hmm.
all the receipts, everything. I got the receipts, but I'm not gonna use them.
Yeah, and I like what that one of those callers called in and asked because it does make other people think, especially those ones who go up for him. Have he checked Mandisi yet? I know
Right.
you sitting around and you hear all this stuff on the internet. I know you heard Mandisi's looking for you, but you haven't confronted that situation yet.
And refuse. I made a point to make a post about that, and I'm like, refuse to. It's crickets. Like literally. He responded to Tamar 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And then, went in on this girl. But when it comes to a man, you will never see him go in on a man. Never. When they
Right.
talk about gay relationships, you would never see him talk about gay relationships, but he tells straight women what to do every day. So, yeah, I be in my feelings because, the people on TikTok be like, why you in gay business? I'm like, why y'all in straight business every day? Like everybody's talking about male female relationships. You telling me I can't talk about the gays and the gays fighting and the gays getting arrested and these 2 men fighting the
Right.
TS man hands and the DL whisperer. I can't talk about the gays.
You can talk about anything you want. Is your platform.
I know that's right. Well,
Well,
I appreciate you, Marsha. Why?
all right. Talk to you later. Oh, and I'm
Have a good
going to
one.
St. Augustine next weekend, so I'm gonna get you some more.
Oh, come on. What we got? Some ducks? What we got?
Yeah, the ducks.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
have
Talk
the
to
ducks
you.
in my Jeep too. Thank you. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Bye
All
bye.
right. Bye. Shout out to my squad, honey. Be bringing me gifts. Dre, you sleep?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I thought you was asleep. See back. Hey, see.
Hey, Michelle, I'm back.
Okay.
Oh my
What
god,
happened?
this dude right here.
I just had a couple of things to say in regards to Kandi.
Okay.
First of all, I want to say I don't think that she expected until the very last minute to divorce Todd.
Mm.
And when I say the very last minute, I mean when she made the decision to divorce Todd, I believe
Uh-huh.
that her and Todd were already separated forever however long, and he was doing whatever he was doing. And I believe either she found out something that made her just go ahead and just pull the plug. But I don't think I believe she had just come to that conclusion when she announced.
Oh Lord, I can't hear you. See. Hello.
Typical peasant.
See, your mic went off, friend.
Good. That's a good thing, Michelle. Just hang him up. Michelle, you talk what you say about Peter Thomas though?
Peter just got out of prison.
I know. Did you see him acting like a YN?
What, dancing off T.I. music?
Yeah, that was kind of cringe.
Oh boy. Anyway, Dre, this has been wonderful. You got anything else to say? I've been on for almost 4 hours.
Dang, 4 hours gossiping.
Yep, I'm about to go.
Harvey would never do that.
You're right.
No, I don't have nothing to say, Michelle.
Well, welcome back, Dre. I appreciate you calling in and supporting me for so long.
I do want to say I get kind of tired of your AI pictures, though. Like,
that's okay. You can swipe and watch something else.
Yeah, it's a little too much. Like, put your real pictures
Why?
up. We don't need to see fake pictures.
Why
like,
is it too much?
Like you're catfishing or something. I don't know what's going on.
Why?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Michelle, ATLien Brown, straight from the A, and welcome to my channel. Here we talk real life, pop culture, and everything ATL with a little bit of shade and a whole lot of love. Every week I bring you the tea behind the scenes moments and my own take on what's trending. So if you like honest conversation and good vibes, you're in the right place.
You don't like my AI?
No, I don't. They're not real pictures.
That's what AI is, not real pictures. What did you say?
Yeah, you use them a little too much. You use them. I don't know what's real. Are you real, Michelle? Are you the real Michelle?
No, I'm AI today. I'm AI.
See, I don't know. Like AI is taking over, and it's like
yep, it sure is.
People be using AI. I know this one girl on my Instagram. She put up pictures, and I'm like, why is she putting up pictures? Huh?
I put up pictures too. That's why I feel like everyone needs to follow me on
Yeah,
Sora.
but they're not the real pictures though. They're like fake
that's
pictures.
what this is right here. Like these right here.
Yeah, you would never be walking up to like
that's in China.
Right, and yeah.
Then I was on Housewives right here. Look.
Just walked in here with me tonight. I already knew Tiana was gonna feel away. But he told me he was single, so that's her problem, not mine. This spot is cute. I like it.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Oh, so you just out here parading my man? I ain't chilling. You knew about me. Y'all was done. Just walked in here with me tonight. I already knew Tiana.
I was on T. Oh wait, I was trying on
Look
outfit.
at this. This suit is giving. Feeling myself. Biggie, you see your mama? Come on, little two-step with me. Mirror don't lie. Whew, I'm cute. Let's try. Look at this.
Yeah, just put up videos that's you. Now it don't have to be fake.
These are me. Look, I was eating chicken.
Take on y'all. Got the Popeyes. This leg look like it's about to bless somebody. Let me show you the crunch. Y'all hear that? Woo, hold on. Oh, who sent the treasure chest? Jamal. Thank you, boo. I see you. Biscuit time. Watch this drip. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't like none. You don't like that.
No.
Oh.
It's like you catfishing. Like I don't know.
Me and Gary V.
You need to post more, like a lot more. 3, 4, 8 pieces a day, whatever. The world has to see you every single day. People are sleeping on you because you're not in their feed.
I'm already doing stories and going live when I can.
Perfect. Now clip those, caption them, repost them. You need to post more, like a lot more. 3, 4.
Yeah. I'm mad you don't like my Sora. My Sora be jamming. Look at it. I'm an AI girl in an AI world. I even did one about Funky Dineva. Did you see that one?
No, Michelle, I bypass your AI pictures. They're not real pictures. They're not real videos.
They are real.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Look.
Funky Dineva, the doll who smokes crack and steals appliances.
His pipe lights up.
Press the button and watch the glow while he takes a hit.
He even snatched my toaster.
With magnet grab and a backpack for quick getaways.
I'm pawn this for a rock.
Funky Dineva, the doll who smokes crack and steals appliances.
His pipe lights up.
Press the button and watch.
You don't like that?
No, Michelle, they're not. It's not you.
Okay, fine. You ain't no fun.
Yeah, just be yourself.
I am myself.
You could grow so much bigger.
Okay.
Well, that's it, Michelle.
I appreciate you, Dre, for always being so supportive.
No, I appreciate you for buying Kenya more books. Like, I really wanted to say some stuff, but you went out and bought her book. Can't nobody say nothing like that. Like that was crazy. Like, I don't know why she hate on you, why she don't like you. When somebody supports you, you're her
She don't
supporter.
have to like me. I don't do things for likes. I do things.
I didn't even know Kenya had a book that came out. But I'm sure you'll be giving 2 away, and you'll be sending me one. I'll send you my address, or I could come by College Park and pick it up. You know, whichever one you choose.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, Dre. Thanks for calling in.
Michelle, you gonna send me a book though, right? Michelle, don't give away 3
Yeah, when you
books.
send me your address and a picture of yourself, I'll send you a book.
No, all you need is a picture. I mean, is an address. You don't need nothing else. You just need an address, a
Okay,
PO
well, send me an
box.
address, a
All you
legit
need is a PO
address.
box, and that's it. You don't need nothing
Uh-huh.
else.
Send me your address.
We got the same PO box location. You just send it there, and I give you the PO box number, and you can send
Okay,
it. All right,
I'll
all
do
right.
that.
You gotta hang me
All
up
right.
because. All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Y'all follow me on Sora. It is I am ATLien over here on Sora. I like my little videos. Don't nobody have to like them if y'all don't want to. Okay, I be having me a good old time over here on Sora creating stuff, and I be creating characters and stuff. I got a Junkie Dineva character, a lion block. Let me see. I had did this. They didn't come out good. I'm about to go though. I had did this. I was trying to do the lion blogger segment. Look at this. But they wouldn't let them say nothing. I was just in the court. It was just quiet. So I be doing all kind of little stuff. Let me see what else I got. Yeah, they all in. Oh, I did one with Shannon Sharp. I showed y'all that one before. Oh, those are the flying.
Hey, come back!
Oh yeah, that was the flying junkies. I be trying to put myself in the same clothes that I wore online. I wore this dress online, and I tried to put my AI person in it.
This is a deep
Right here,
moment.
but she didn't look like me.
Okay, y'all, I'm finishing up the lip. This is a deep plum glossy moment, soft glam everywhere else. Sliding on the BCA stack, mother pearl, rose gold, little diamonds, because we like the wrist to talk.
So I actually wore that dress on live, and so I put the
Lashes
picture
and
of me in the dress and was trying to get it to do a video of me. So you can make it do certain things. Like it always put me in that Adidas jacket because I had on that Adidas jacket when I did the video.
You see what the internet talking about today? Bare minimum texting is a love language? This what y'all calling romance? Roster dating, soft launching, situationship packages. Y'all are proud of this? You keep rebranding disrespect like it's cute. Call me old. You see what the internet talking about today?
So last but not least, the eviction. Oh, I did have one where I said Junkie wouldn't respond to me. I think I did one of those. Where I put it? Oh, it's this one. The Junkie don't respond to me.
Seen that dude in the camel suit flossing, acting like he's some sidewalk philosopher. Let him roll up on me, I roast him all day.
Bo behind the screen, though. Let's find out. You got a mouthful of smoke online, brother. Out here is quiet. Why is that?
Hey, it's just jokes, man. People like to drum. Seen that dude in the camel suit flossing, acting like he's some sidewalk
Yeah,
philosopher.
this is a video. Junkie don't respond to me, and then I did another one where he was faking having cancer.
Yeah, the doctor said it's cancer. They talking treatments, bills, everything. I'm scared for real. If you can help a brother out, the link down there. I appreciate you. All right. Phew. Cut. Ha! Look at them. They eating it up. 2010. Yeah, the doctor said it's cancer. They talking treatments, bills, everything.
Oh, there's that. Anyway, don't forget to like this video, subscribe. We've had a wonderful time. We had some wonderful callers. We had some wonderful topics. The Kenya topic went a little too long, but fast forward through it if you want to. I'll chop it up as appropriate. Shout out to all the new subscribers in the building. Shout out to all of my Facebookers, my Twitters, my Twitches. And I think I even streamed on LinkedIn today. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, I streamed on all my platforms today. And I will see you guys in the next video. Yes, pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown and anybody else who is going through a cancer journey. I know you have friends, families, loved ones, brothers, sisters, all of the above who may be going through it, as well as if you are going through it yourself. Like, I take cancer seriously. Some people do not. Okay, I really do. So I know it's a journey, okay, and y'all need to get checked, get your mammograms, get your prostate checked, get your colonoscopies, get all of the above, okay. If you see a little something funny on your skin, get that checked too, because Black people do get skin cancer, okay. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. Like this video, leave a comment down below after the stream, and let me know what you thought about tonight's topics. Yeah, this was a long one. I like these long streams. Now I'm gonna be up all night watching Netflix. All right, go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta.
Go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta. Good night.
Good night.